Hello.
Hello.
I mean,
Uh,
I'm regular
mhm.
avatar.
uh, People are so nice.
It's
Mhm.
a pillow. It's a pet. It's a pillow
Oh.
pet.
Oh my god, that avatar. Fuck.
Never heard of a pillow pet?
I need to be wholesome.
The big,
I've seen it multiple
the
times.
big
Yeah.
boobs.
So it's not to react.
Yeah, it's really good. Wow.
Oh,
Oh, you look like one of those Pokemon, right?
you get a
What's
head
the name again?
Yeah, it's a Giratina.
Giratina. Okay. Cool.
I just heard a commercial so many times. I kind of got sick of hearing
Mm.
pillow pets. Get for $5.99. Oh, fucking expensive fucking pillow. They're a pillow pet.
Well, more of these are.
Mhm.
Oh my.
Let's see.
These are pillow pets.
Oh, if you want to see a real pillow.
Oh, don't get Bassett. They're very lewd. We're all very lewd peeps.
Hey, I can't help that I'm literally constantly horny. Oh, hey, Rebel joined.
Mhm.
How you doing,
It's
Rebel?
a pillow.
Alright.
Hey, Pat. How you doing?
Good.
Ah, that one's so cute.
Yeah.
Let me take a pic.
Spending time with Bud here.
Mm.
Let's give him tons of headaches.
Mhm.
Here, and hug for you.
Let's see. Mhm. Hello.
Guess what?
What's up?
Rebel, look.
No, you're British.
Look.
Mhm. Hey, Bagel. Are you in a call or something? Yeah, I guess so. Your face. Hey.
Hi.
Hello. How are you
I'm
doing?
I'm almost done with this discussion. Give me a
Mhm.
second. Just give me
Yeah.
like 2 minutes here,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah,
I'm gonna
don't
wrap
worry.
this up and then I'm gonna head out.
Yeah.
When are you gonna have your order?
All right.
Great. Got a little biscuit.
You don't know it'd be 6 fucking minutes to the site, right?
Wait, what?
Yawn. I woke up like 9 a.m. this morning. And I'm still
Mhm.
Maybe I'm just on the wrong site, obviously.
I woke up at like 10.
Mhm.
Cheryl.
Yeah.
Cheryl. Where did Dill go? Dill was here. Where is he?
Of course I am. I'm always tired.
I think they went to Discord, maybe.
Ooh, what you turn into, Rebel?
Hmm.
Ooh. I like.
I don't remember the spells. I don't remember them at all. Oh no, virtual. I'm scared of virtual.
I'm curious to ask. I want to ask you a question.
You a furry?
No.
No, I'm not.
Look at the furry.
Public,
I
Oh, I
mean,
see.
weird cat way, right? If someone
Don't
said,
fucking take pictures.
Are you
mhm.
trying to slowly convert him into like a full fairy?
I would get very, very protective of you to be
Mhm.
I'm gonna print them out
would start like just grabbing onto you and throwing
and
you
send and put in a on an
Rebel, is this
auction.
actually have you met Blood before?
This is not clean.
Selling furries.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Rebel.
Hello. Hey.
I hope it's a stranger.
Hello.
Bagel is
I'll
here.
put you on.
I mean,
Sorry.
I didn't need
Welcome
you
back,
for anything
Bagel.
important. Just
Pet
wanted to say
adoption.
hi, but
Well,
this
Oh,
world
okay.
is pretty chill.
Hello.
my master.
Hello.
This world's hella chill, yeah, right now.
Mhm.
Hello. I'm getting hugged again. This is a hug machine. What happened?
I don't know. People are in a
Hello?
hugging mood for some reason. I guess it's just time
I
of
don't know.
another sign of the
It's
times,
the time
or
of day, I guess.
yeah.
I don't know.
I kind of like it. Let's make this hug hour. Like,
That's right. Hug hour at 4 p.m. It's not even 4:20 yet.
I know I was gonna mention it.
Why am I lagging so bad? Is it because of the video player? Something caused me to have like massive lag. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's that transparent mirror. Let me turn that off. I bet you it's
No.
because their avatars suck. Yeah, I need to turn it off.
Mhm.
Yes, hello. We are in the world of the man. Hello. Ooh. Cool. That fixed it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, this world
Interesting
is
name.
laggy.
Really?
My eyes are hurting because like the lag, like the frames are skipping in such a way where it's giving me a headache. Can we
I thought
get
it was
out of
gonna
here?
be something bad after Soggy.
Let's see.
I'm at 23 frames in here. Why?
Yeah, I don't know. This world's just
It's
Okay,
really
this world
lazy.
sucks.
Help
Yeah.
me.
We're getting out of here.
Mhm.
Oh.
I think I know why. You have too many friends in this room.
No, that's not true. No, I should be able to handle like 30 people and still stay at 40 frames.
Oh,
So
okay.
the fact
you
that I
toggle
can't
something
right
on your
now.
safety settings, it will reset your frames.
Here's a
Mm.
really good place to go to, in my personal opinion.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
You got.
Mhm. Mhm. Oh yeah. Fuck. Kind of want to try this though. Mhm.
My frames, I can cry. My fucking eyes are
Yeah.
saying, "Oh my god, I was feeling so nauseous in that other
Getting
one."
90
Holy
now.
fuck balls.
Yeah, that suck. Let's see what
I can
happens.
actually turn back up my 144 frames and put it to 500% super sampling again. Holy
500?
dicks.
Recalibrate.
500?
Yeah, I haven't got a 3090.
But
3090.
does 500
So I
really
can
make a
pump that shit up
difference?
to. Yeah, it makes it really clear. So it's the resolution. So I have 4K resolution right now for my VR.
Why, you're a Pimax now?
No, so the index supports 4K resolution up to 500% super sampling.
The fuck? How? Like, I mean, it's all still pixels, so how does that work?
So each screen is 2K. But
Okay.
combined, it's 4K.
Okay, so I've never really...
because-
let me try it
Right.
without
So
destroying my
at
PC.
100%,
Yeah.
don't do it. If you don't have a strong PC and you put up to 500%
I mean, I have an
sampling, you're
i9
gonna max out your VRAM and it will die.
and a
No, this
2080.
is all graphics card related. Okay. So, go ahead, pump it up. See what happens. I'm warning you,
Like
though.
seriously.
420.
You have to
I'm
have
still here. Yeah. Well,
You
yeah,
set it to
that
420?
definitely looks
Okay.
better. Wow,
Yeah,
I
see?
missed out on a lot. What the fuck? God damn, it's
Look,
it's good.
after I've gone to 500%
Still-
super sampling,
I'm
I
still
can't
at the
go
same-
back because
hmm Yeah, it's too good. Let me go to
Because when I go-
500. I can
yeah.
make it.
That much of a.
so your super sampling is actually independent of the game because VR chat mostly uses the
Oh
processor
yes,
to handle
yes.
avatars.
So you wouldn't be
So
lagged
your
like crazy.
Super sampling is client side, yes.
Thank
but
God.
if it does still take up VRAM, so you got to make sure you still have the headspace for VRAM. But because I've got a 3090, I have 24 gigs of VRAM, so it doesn't
Ah.
matter for me.
So yeah,
Right.
people keep saying VRAM is gold, right? Fuck yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, but right
And-
now I have got the VRAM for days, so it's not a big deal for me. But you know, I
Mhm.
think your 2080 has like what,
Well,
16,
11 or something.
11
me check.
or something like that. Yeah, that's.
Oh,
a lot.
I'm using 5.8 VRAM now. 6 gigs of
There you go.
VRAM of the
So
11.
do you have an? You said you have an Intel processor, not
Yeah,
a
an
Ryzen
i9
processor?
9900. Okay.
Yeah, you should be fine then. Yeah,
Hey, you still have
you're
that
good.
avatar.
You're real good.
I
Nice.
still have it too.
Yeah, I'm just so
Yeah,
sad
so, yeah.
about VR chat not maxing my. Well, I mean, it's mainly GPU apparently. Well, it feels like it's still bottlenecked by my CPU, by the single
It's
core
bottlenecked
stuff.
by CPU. Yeah, because it
Yeah.
only uses like the 2 cores of your processor. So
Hmm.
VR chat's going to be bottlenecked because a lot of the IK and stuff like that, and and syncing is handled through the
Yeah.
processor. So because that's what's handling the clock, that's what's handling
Mm-hmm.
the frame count and everything like that is your processor. So because
Okay.
that's what's handling it, it's going to
Mhm.
throttle everything else because it's not as fast as your other stuff. And it'll always be that way. There's nothing that can fix that.
Is it the game or just VR? Sorry,
Just
Unity
how
in general.
Unity is, dude.
Unity.
That's just how Unity is. That's just Unity games,
Ah,
dude.
I swear.
That's always how it is.
Like, we need an engine made purely in C++. Maybe Unreal could ever get to that level. No.
How about an engine made specific? Okay,
Specifically
okay, play
for
this game.
VR. Yeah,
Play
yeah.
with me, and
I'm
gonna blow your mind.
Yeah.
Okay, with what
Okay.
I'm about to tell you.
Please.
I can just go.
So, you know Gary's mod?
Yeah. What about it? On the
Actually, I'm gonna use the
source
bathroom to
engine.
drink my coffee. Get another cup of coffee because I need to let you know something.
Not too long ago, and the fact that I was able to wear this outfit while wear a skin, lean over, put my hands on my thing against the wall while getting mounted, that was literally the fucking hottest shit. But yeah.
I actually still have this avatar that you gave me.
Mhm.
Well, it's a freaking the God Uri. It's
Hello,
amazing
Bellet.
skin. Yeah. You know, I try to be wholesome with this avatar, but it
No. Let me see if I've shown you avatar. Nope, we never met. Trying not to.
Okay, with this ass, how can like I not get fucked?
Oh my god.
Avatar.
Fuck. I would.
It's cute, but
Damn it.
like
These avatars really make me like furries, but I'm trying to like. I think it's a slippery
it's like
slope.
the borderline between.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I think it's just
Sorry.
personal preferences, right? Most people just, some people just don't like the fur part, but other parts they do like, right? So it's more of a personal preference. No?
Mhm.
You wouldn't even, what?
Yeah, I know it makes sense.
Do you see
I agree.
what I'm in? This
Yeah.
is a furry.
I mean, of course.
Yeah.
That is not a furry.
What is it then?
This is half, like, this is like the half, like, this is like the borderline.
That's just a
Because
freaking
it's got,
monster
like,
girl.
yeah, it's a monster girl, which is, monster girls are essentially the borderline of towards
I mean,
right.
I wouldn't see it as monster girl, but well, fuck, yeah, never mind. It has features
But
of.
if you want,
Yeah.
It's a minute. So
okay, I'll go into my model.
Oh, that's
and then
cute
it's-
too.
Well,
Fuck.
then I'm getting into Violet.
That is
Just
furry.
I wouldn't consider that furry either, but it's just super cute. God damn it.
Yeah, this
I'm
one was
coming,
made for me by Blood.
Yeah, I'll come soon. I'm gonna play.
Yeah. I came out as bi-curious recently, so I get
Hey,
it.
if you want to be taking pictures,
All right. So let's see. Nothing got in.
Like, tell you the truth, I definitely find a feminine boy extremely attractive. So.
Hey, you're here now.
Would fucking
Well,
annihilate
I
a
knew
boy.
that for a long time.
Yeah.
It's okay.
A fanboy? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew Bagel was into femboys for
have fun with
2
femboys.
years now.
Femboys are great.
I mean,
So,
yeah, they're the perfect mix, right?
Boys?
I mean, like, I am one, so.
Oh, turning back.
Of course, I would be into that.
By
So,
the way,
Yeah.
allow me to blow
how
your
do you
mind,
put those
God.
pianos
as
Okay.
You're doing this, okay?
Yeah.
So, you know Gary's mod, right?
Yeah.
Gary was actually creating Gary's mod 2. And he was using the Unreal Engine to actually create
Really?
Gary's mod 2. And it was
Okay.
going to be fully VR featured.
Fuck.
Yes. However, that all changed whenever Half-Life Alyx came out, and then Half-Life Alyx's release also released all of the tools
Oh, yeah.
immediately that were used to create Alyx.
They did. Fuck.
And then that was enough for
Yeah.
Gary to take his 2 years of work that he did on Unreal Engine Gary's Mod 2 and throw it to the curb and say, "We're not doing
This is
anymore."
perfect. Yes.
Nope.
So
And
is
then he
yeah.
decided to create Gary's Mod 2 using Source 2.
Mm-hmm.
Now the cool thing about that is that Source 2 obviously has all of this optimization. It's basically built, made, created for VR. Half-Life Alyx runs amazingly well even if you're running on like a 1060 because that shit's built for that shit. Now, not only that, but the anvil. So Okay, this is what's great. Source 2 is compatible, since it's all Lua based, with all content that was in the original Gary's mod.
Oh my
Because
god.
it's
Oh, no.
still the same engine. So
That's
what
pretty good.
happens is that you
Mm.
got backwards compatibility with all of that content. So
Mhm.
what's the only thing that could face VR chat down in terms of content and creators?
Gary's mod, yeah.
Gary's mod. It's the only
And a player
thing that
base
would.
too.
And they did, because Gary's mod did it in the past as well. You may have remembered Towers Unite. Well, Towers Unite ended up beating out the population of Second Life later on down the line because of how popular it was.
Shit.
It's
Yeah, I knew it.
drumming up to do it again, basically. And Gary is already in the the beta stage of Sandbox, which is what they're calling Gary's mod 2. And I'm in it.
Perfect.
And I'm exploring it with my other friends right now, and I can tell you for a fact, VR chat,
Oh, hey, Mola.
it's not gonna die, but it's you guys are gonna have a serious choice that you're gonna want to make here very soon. of
No,
what
no, no,
service
no.
you're
I
gonna
think
wanna
we
use.
we
And I
can
think
do
you'll
better than
probably
that.
end up using both.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
but
you guys will end up using both, honestly.
I actually
don't think
think
VR chat's gonna die.
VR chat should
Hey, Black.
probably
First I
start
was
doing the
talking about wanting
metaverse
to
thing
do,
with this
pictures.
whole Source 2. So there's like an interoperable way to like just sync between two different games, you know, like that. So you can still just share your player base because you'd both win.
Yeah. Yep.
Damn, I can't wait.
What ends up happening as well? You want to know something funny with the Source 2 engine?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You can grab your Blender files and drop them in to the Anvil tool, and all the polygons translate.
What?
I mean, you just drag and drop your project in to your
Mola
Source
has
2.
an idea of what
Like,
Wait, but
into
what
Anvil, and then
what do you mean? Like Unity stuff or what?
so if this map,
No, I've been to this.
the
Yeah?
topography here has an FBX, right?
Oh yeah, you can do
drop that FBX into
Shit.
Anvil, and now I have this map there.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's
Here's another thing. You're gonna have a huge boost of new creators. Why? Because just like what they did with Half-Life 2 is the same thing that they're doing with Sandbox, which is when you open up Anvil, the immediate thing that you're introduced to is a scene that's set up that gives you the bare minimum of what you need to make a level. So you already have what you need to make a level. But what that also means is in Anvil, you have all the sound effects from Half-Life Alyx, all of the guns and the mechanics, all of the AI. You have access to every single texture file and asset, everything. You
Thank
can
God.
basically do everything that Alyx did. You can see everything that they did.
Okay,
They
so
didn't hold anything back.
you think that you can also have like in-world avatar or map creation? Like that's something that would make it a lot more
What they
accessible.
did for Gary's mod for persistency was anyone who used the point shop, if you got a certain amount, you could keep your points persistent between instances that shared the server that did that. So yes, you could have avatar persistence if people make that a standard. Now, I want to open up discussions with Gary and tell him to just implement it off the bat, that every server should have a default avatar system that works.
Oh my god. Yes,
And you know what
VR
the
is
best
saved.
part is?
Yeah,
the
go
best
on.
part is? Because it's a Source engine game,
Yeah.
just like with Gary's mod, you'll have full access to their security features. Because it's a Steam game.
Oh wait, so anti-cheat
So,
and stuff?
The VAC. Yep. You get
Oh
VAC
yeah, and
integrated.
yeah, I heard there's also
Anyone
anti-cheat
who
for
has a
Linux
modified
now.
client will be immediately banned because of VAC.
That's good. So you can actually tailor the experience how you want as a creator, and if you want people to be free,
Also,
whatever,
because
you
you're
can
hosting
allow
your
that.
own servers,
Oh,
you'll manage your own server security, meaning that if I was to host this world as an instance,
yeah.
I would be able to put in my own security features using my own code.
That's really good. Let's see.
Okay.
Something like that for VR chat's
Fuck.
coming out with all this Source stuff. And it's gonna be coming
No.
out soon or something?
Wait, did you not hit that on
Yeah,
accident?
I nudged it. Don't worry about it.
Here.
That's sweet.
Frozen.
All right.
But yeah, so basically, Sandbox is coming in to be the metaverses because, like, you gotta
I think
think
that's better. Yeah.
what this means, right? Everything
Mm.
that you experienced in Half-Life Alyx is now you're going to experience those same mechanics, but in a social VR setting. You can grab
That's it.
whatever
That's
you
what
want.
we've been
If
looking
I had
for.
the ball here, I could literally just grab this and then toss it around because I can. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm. Okay,
it's not
so
Unity anymore. And it's an engine. Look, and this is the big deal. And you
Mhm.
know that they're setting up for it. Okay? They put anti-cheat on Linux
yeah. So
recently. This is such a big deal that
complete
now Linux is about
cross-platform.
to enter seriously
Mhm.
into the game, and that the Steam Deck is going to be that
Yep.
bridge there. And then this means that Steam is doing the impossible, which is
Yeah,
that they want
and
to have.
they're also
so
replacing
Sandbox
Discord.
gets to benefit from this,
Yeah.
right? So Sandbox gets to have this ability that VR Chat does not have,
Mm-hmm.
which is having a complete operating system built exclusively to utilize VR, and then the Source 2 engine has the
Yes,
full support
yes.
of the same people who are building that software.
And then add in the
Meaning-
brain-machine interfaces. Oh my god.
It's all gonna be optimized as shit.
Yep, that too.
Because they get to make all the
VR
rules.
chat? Like,
Mhm.
wait, what?
No, not like another VR chat. We're talking about Sandbox, which, in my personal opinion, is going to end up being like Gary's mod, which will likely end up dethroning VR chat as the popular metaverse
Yep.
choice.
You should probably do like
Because
a
even then,
hitting
with,
this
with the
area.
extra security, if businesses want to get involved in the metaverse, they would need something like that to guarantee
Mhm.
safe transactions. Like if a bank got involved and tried to do transactions,
Oh yeah,
it
yeah.
wouldn't happen. It's
Yeah, I
too
was thinking
unsafe.
of that too. In
Are they
VR
allowed to
chat, that's
upload
so hard to do.
avatars?
What?
Yeah. But now, if you have your own operating system along with your own fucking, oh my god, dude, the possibilities are actually unlimited. With
All
what
of
they
it.
could do with
Like
this
I was
shit.
thinking of like
And
adding
who knew
crypto,
it was
but
fucking Gary's mod the whole time. That was the thing that fucking is doing it again. When I saw that, like Gary's mission statement on his website that introduces Sandbox literally says, like, the mission statement is we want to take what Gary's mod is and then fucking launch it into the stars. Like, that's what it is. He's like, I want to see everything I ever wanted out of Gary's mod.
A sandbox, like in VR
Yeah.
and stuff. That's cool.
So Gary's mod
Okay, I was
was
really
a
confused
game
of what you were talking about.
that creator is making Sandbox using the Source engine. But that means that, look, they immediately get all the creators that they had from Gary's mod, even if some of their stuff is broken. It's still Lua.
Yep.
Meaning that all of the experience that they learned in coding in Lua is still relevant. That is a decade of experience that they're taking with them.
Nice.
That's fucked up. It's a decade with thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people that have that experience. That is insane. There's so much potential, so many people that have
I think this is
necessary
it.
knowledge to really
And why is this not bigger news? Like I'm just hearing it now, but what the hell?
Because it's all in secret right now at the moment because nobody wants to move too much and don't want to scare people, right? So that was almost really bad. So they don't want to scare people, right? Because like if you scare people right now, like you're just eliminating potential partners and stuff like that. Like honestly, like they don't know where it's gonna go. You know, like it could. You don't want to really count your chickens before they hatch, right? And even though I'm selling it pretty damn well, there's a lot of challenges that it's gonna have to face.
This is what I've been waiting for, though.
Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. Anyways.
Oh.
I'm so mad. What the fuck?
I mean, I'm still stuck though, but so basically, I've been waiting with getting into VR chat development specifically because I'm like, these tools are not the right way to do it, you know? There must be something better, and even if you make something, you would have the performance hits of VR chat in general, right? So
of Unity, not just VR chat.
yeah,
so
that
I hate whenever people complain about it.
Yeah,
there's
true.
literally like nothing that the developers can do.
You got this.
Even now, like the reason why they're so hesitant, they can't upgrade to newer versions of Unity is not because they're lazy. It's because they have to wait for Unity to build them, and they have to pay Unity to make a specific build for them to use. It's fucked up.
Yeah, and they're also staying on the stable versions, right? So the LTS.
That's right. Because you can't have this in an unstable version. It would have so many security flaws that people would exploit. It'd be worse than it is now.
Yeah, I heard recently there was like
So-
a scripting
Yeah.
exploit, so you could literally script on avatars, and that got patched,
Yeah.
and someone like got a small reward for it. But okay, this is gonna be tricky.
Yeah, VR chat is not scalable right now.
Nope.
And it will never be. Eventually there'll be a cap on the amount of people that this game can handle, and it's not gonna.
Oh, that's gonna be a
of
sad day.
Super
Yeah.
fun times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good. That was a hell of a shot there, God.
Thank you.
Watch Gary Mod team
GG?
up with VR chat.
Good shot. Well done.
Yeah.
I didn't think you were gonna make that shot, but that was. A
I
hell of a
didn't think so
shot.
either. So
You can't
yeah.
beat a god.
But
Mm.
yeah, so you beat me in the game, but I was blowing your mind. So
Yeah, I think
I
you
we trade
won,
off this
right?
time.
Like it says God wins, but I think we all win. Like if once this
Like,
happens.
my idea is to take everything that I learned in VR chat and
Mm-hmm.
translate it over to Sandbox because I wanna get in early on that.
Yeah,
I wanna be
me too.
involved and because I want to be involved in the conversations just like I was.
Yeah.
Like I could have been back whenever things started, but I was a scared boy.
Mhm.
Now it's like a second chance kind of scenario. So
Oh, sorry. I need
we're gonna see what
play-
happens.
Oh, there we go.
But
Anyway,
if it
Bagel?
mean hello.
Hello.
So, you're one of the the directors of VRCon, right?
Truth.
So you know that one person that you guys were told about and been dealing with as of lately?
Nope. We have an entire department that handles stuff. It's like we do it on purpose so things remain unbiased. So that way we just have the moderation department to handle things instead of
Mhm.
internal BS. that
Yeah, you
everyone
don't want
discusses 'cause
some.
not everyone needs to discuss crap. So if
Yep.
you're gonna bring up something, I probably don't know about it because we have our whole ass departments that take care of that for us.
Well, it was one of the people that you guys had to let go from the
Ooh.
staffing.
Mm.
Recently.
Y'all don't know. I've been on vacation in Second Sky and shit like that, dude. I'm not the last person to
Yeah.
ask about this stuff.
Yeah, Bagel's been
Oh my God.
way too busy.
Okay.
Doing other things.
Well, I was wanting to say that that the person that was let go from there also kind of lied about having cancer.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
If they were already taken care of, then I don't think it's even relevant anymore, right?
I'm just letting.
So
I'm just letting you.
I think it's
I'm just
unnecessary
letting you know
to
that.
kind of bring up this stuff if it's already been taken care of by my team, right?
Yeah, I'm just. Well, the thing is that they didn't know about that.
I can't take
Bagel's
care of
been
it
very
harder,
busy.
dude. You know what I mean? It's already taken
I
care
know.
of. I can't take care of it harder.
So do these people who are dealing with it know? Like, do other people know that are like taking up that case?
It's
The ones that
irrelevant.
knew about it,
Mm.
that were taking care of it, didn't know that they lied about that. I just found out about
It
that.
doesn't
yesterday.
matter because it was taken care of.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
you said that action was taken, correct?
Yeah.
Take action harder than removing and banning. What else do you want me to do? Go over to his house and assassinate the guy? That's not gonna happen.
Get the IP
Actually,
of his house.
there's
Say,
enough
like, why
people
you
that
do
want
this?
to do that anyways.
Yeah, that's
Like
not good. You should not encourage them to do crimes. That's not good. That was
Yeah,
sarcasm.
I told them
That's a
don't
big
do it.
yikes.
I told.
Oh yeah, I mean you
Yeah, don't
seriously
ruin
shouldn't put
it.
other people in danger. It's grounds for you yourself to actually be arrested for
Exactly.
premeditated bullshit, right? So you should probably not. So just as a recommendation, I mean this is a don't. It's kind of a common sense thing, eh? And this is a conversation that I'm also going to be very frank and upfront with that I'm not going to carry on anymore. Okay?
No problem.
Awesome. This is my day
That
off,
sounds
dude.
Nice.
things. It's really cool that you're.
I can kind of. Oh, Bagel, you want to hear something funny? So,
What's
me,
up?
some stuff I'm doing, right? So basically, me and several other, well, I'll just call them Elon Musk level nerds, right? Right now we're like securing some $300 million facility in the US, and the main
Go ahead, God.
starting with producing 3D printable habitats, sailboats, yachts, and jetpacks, right? And mainly the jetpacks are gonna be funny because you can, since they're 3D printed, and since there's gonna be a jetpack world championship, we could probably, well, make a lot of hype. But what I want to do is create a new type of society, so a decentralized society, right? I also designed a new decentralized society white paper. So, in a sense, if you're a VR first civilization, you could probably get a lot more success. And right now, I'm preparing for the launch at pretty much Christmas. So at Christmas, we're just gonna sell the 3D printed sailboats, right, to scale, and jetpacks. Also got a team behind the jetpacks, and Gravity Industries. I think you've probably seen it, but they're responsible for some. Well, I'll just go to their website, I guess, gravity.co. You'll probably see what they're about. But basically, we're competing with them for Team USA. Yeah. Oh fuck.
That was so close.
Thank you. Oh my god, this is dangerous. So I'm not gonna go ham anymore. I can't do anything. Okay, I guess I'll just be very careful. Hit it. Okay. Oof.
Where's this Axel Creed guy that's in the instance? Where'd he go?
I think he left.
No, he's still in here.
Did he not?
No, he's still in here.
That means he's in the other room. There's a secret room here, if you guys didn't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice. Secret tunnel.
Either way, little big, I want to talk to you.
About? Oh, right, yeah.
The
event
exactly.
stuff. The secret event thing. Did I mention it was my day off?
Oh shit, my bad. Let me just get out of here.
I think I mentioned that before earlier.
I mean, if you want, you can talk to about it with me, but that's probably not allowed. I like secret stuff.
For fuck's sakes. Yeah, so basically what's going on is that I've been trying to get out of work all day today, and everyone wants to grab my attention, so I was gonna the last day because
God damn, you should have told me at the first DM.
Dude,
what the fuck?
Man, last week was awful. And even though I went to Second Sky, it was like a lot of stuff that I had to sort out, which I was really upset with. And it kind of ruined my energy that I got back from Second Sky.
Yep.
And then I had to I just have to take care of a lot of bullshit. You know what I mean? So
okay.
It's like,
you know what, little bagel, forget about it. Forget about it.
Don't Did you?
Just for now. For now. Okay. I'm not saying no. I'm just saying not now. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, did you meet Silent there?
But you don't have
she was
to,
also gonna go.
Yes, I did.
Awesome.
Yes, I did. I met Silent. Silent's super chill, both IRL and in game. They're like the same person.
Nice.
Little bagel, you just stay. You just stay VIP. I just want you to enjoy yourself. All right.
No, I'm always down to help people organize and.
No, you need to take time for yourself. Like yeah.
Well, I get it, but like I also like. What people don't understand is that like while I do need rest, I do take care of myself, right? Because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm enforcing my own day off, right?
Yeah,
but that doesn't mean that I'm not willing to not work on it on a later date, right? Just the day off is today and tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
So, yeah.
Didn't even know you were doing VR Con. Yeah. Honestly, I'm out of the loop with these
It's just
things.
a lot of stuff that people want to always know about internal stuff, and everyone wants to involve themselves in the drama bullshit, and I'm just not a fan of that. You know what I mean?
VR chat
Yeah.
drama is annoying.
Well, the thing is, you avoid VR chat drama by handling it internally, and then telling everyone who wants to know extra information to fuck off because it's none of their
Exactly.
business, right?
Yep.
Because like one thing that separates a corporate an actual like dictator from a leader is
Mhm.
that region of forgiveness that you can give to people, right? A dictator will just fucking kill you because what their idea of a perfect society is their idea, and they're
Yeah,
not
they
going to
will.
accept any other option other than their own, right?
Mhm.
But if you are somebody who's a forgiving, compassionate individual, you become a leader because you compensate for human error, right? And that means that people are gonna do things that aren't good. Everyone
Yep.
does, right? The difference between them doing more things that are bad is how you treat them. And if you treat them like a monster forever, that's exactly what you're gonna get.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what a lot of corporations also do. They're pretty much sharks. If you mess up, for example, with Apple, you're out, right? In a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
But
let's
then what
see.
happens is you create anger.
Yep. And a hostile culture, and that just breeds more resentment. And like basically, you need to have a system going on, right? So people need to have autonomy and the freedom to make mistakes within reason, of course, and well, and the ability to like learn from it. But
Right. There are some mistakes that obviously like is harder to put in a forgivable light,
mhm.
right?
Yep.
But I think honestly, like anything that doesn't include harming others
Mhm.
in terms of like physically and stuff like that, like people are always gonna say things in the heat of a moment and hurt somebody
What?
and stuff like that. That's always gonna happen. But like that, you can help that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So to me, it's there's some things that you can forgive, and obviously other things that you absolutely can't.
Is there really
And
so
this
much
guy comes in
drama?
here, right?
Like,
Huh?
I mean, is there so much drama going on in any of these communities, or?
No, we handle it really quick. Like that
Fucking
guy
hate
coming in
God.
here, like
Mhm.
that is somebody. Oh my god, he
Oh,
loses.
yeah.
So what happens is that like people who perpetuate drama like that guy, like he comes in saying he wants like basically he's looking for more information on the subject
Yeah,
too.
I
So
knew
like
it.
he can either
Yeah.
rub it in people's faces or talk shit.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
looking for more ammunition. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I didn't give it to him. That's why he left. Right?
Mhm.
He didn't want to talk to me.
No, he
He
just
didn't give a
wanted
shit
that.
about me. He
Mhm.
just wanted more information and he didn't get it and he fucking left, right?
Mhm.
Those kind of guys, even though the initial person started that, what he's doing is also not right, and I would ban him too if he was in my server because that is targeted harassment at that point.
Yep.
You don't do bad to other people because they
Mhm.
did bad. That makes you just as bad as them, okay?
Yep.
And that is targeted harassment. I would have fucking banned him right there.
Nah. Yep,
You
that's the
don't
gift that keeps
harass
on
a
giving.
harasser.
Yeah.
That's not how you do, right? That just means that and that whole group, by the way, that was doing their sleuthing that gave us the evidence for highly
Mhm.
considering banning all of them because they did the equivalent of doing of
Yeah,
saying that a
doxing.
police officer stole my marijuana, right? Or
Mhm.
yeah, telling, hey, police officer, someone stole my weed because they were literally like in the videos that they were showing as evidence against the person they were talking about. They were like ripping Adobe Photoshop. They
What
were
the
like
hell?
using modded clients in VR chat and stuff like
Really?
that. And they just handed us this video, and it's just like, really, dude, like, what the fuck? Like you can't do that, Like
I
that's not you're doing wrong as well, Like it's stupid. So essentially, the way we clean our hands of it is just we take care of the initial problem that was reported. We don't
Mhm.
bring up anything else, and then we just ask these people to be respectful of the decisions that our moderators
Yeah,
came to, because that's the truth. I don't make any moderation decision. We have our own moderation department to do that.
for a
I'm
reason.
clean from any decision that's done. Like I can't tell you what the determinations
Yeah,
were
imagine
because
if
I
you
don't
had to
fucking
do
know.
that. Yeah, you just create
Yeah,
more
I can't be
resentment.
the director and the guy who has
Mhm.
to do moderation. That'd be
Yeah,
ridiculous. Everyone would just
separation of
hate me.
powers. Yep.
So that's right. Separation of powers. You're precisely exactly right. We're doing it right.
Hmm.
I was expecting that to cut way harder than it did, but whatever. So that, other people think that just because I'm in charge means I'm in charge of everything, and it's like no, yes and no. Like there is autonomy. People.
It's like talking to
are in
Mark
charge of their own
Zuckerberg, right?
departments.
If you get banned or
Right.
something.
Yeah.
Ah.
Like don't. Like
I know
imagine that
Pathfinder.
I've never met you before, and that was the first.
Yeah.
I've never met that guy before. It was the first conversation topic he came at me
Yep.
with. Of course I'm gonna act shrewd to him because are you kidding me? Well, fuck off. Like that shit was taken care of. Hey, did you notice what I told him? I was like, hey, did you say that it was taken care of? You told us we banned him, right? Yeah. Then I can't ban him harder. You know, I don't want to hear about it. You know, like shit. Like, what am I gonna do?
Oh my god, we're both messing up a lot. I think we should probably think of a different subject, right? Focus.
Topic. Yeah, it's throwing us off our game. Anyways, the new version of everything that's going on with like Sandbox and stuff like that is something I'm really excited for. I believe in the project. I think Gary is really gonna pull through here, and you didn't really leave me any shots. You're such a dick. Anyways.
Oh yeah.
We
I
do.
You could maybe that one, but it needs to be very precise. I would not risk it though. I would say it's still better than hitting nothing, right? Oh no, never mind. This one is probably better.
It's gonna have to be a really hard cut.
Yeah, like that.
I almost had it too.
Yeah.
But yeah, if people want, that's why I'm happy that we have our own separated departments and separation of power there. So whenever somebody comes up like that, I'm like, excuse me, that's not my job. So that's just the right way to do it, dude. I recommend it to anybody. It's so much more shit off your back. I don't even know how he joined off me. Who the fuck did he join off?
I had no idea.
He didn't join off me, did he? Because he's not my friend. How do you know he joined on me? That guy who joined on me is not my friend, so I don't know how the fuck he approached me. Was it anyone else's friend in here? That guy?
Not mine.
What's their name?
No.
The Axel guy.
No, I don't know Axel.
I just joined.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Nah, someone else
to
probably.
join off of me or something. Yeah.
But no, he needs to, for that client to work, he needs the world ID.
But how
Really?
do you figure that out?
Yeah. I know that client.
I don't know.
It's called Notorious.
Sorry, you need to make the shot.
Don't they have like instance generators or something like that?
Oh,
Where
yeah.
they can like find it through a formula or something like that?
They can only do that through room numbers or the room ID. So all you have to do is go on like a streamer or something, and if you look down, it would say like on the bottom.
Oh,
there.
right, yeah. So he joined off somebody then. He didn't like his answer. He's probably gonna go tell all of his friends how much of a dick I am because of how I responded to him. It's like, of course I acted like a dick to you because you.
No, that's the correct answer.
Really stupid question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not gonna give you more. Like, you guys love drama. Like, don't lie.
You do
That's why you
realize
keep
that was a blue
like.
ball, right?
Ah, that's
Oh,
weird.
fuck.
What's that? What
I
did you do?
love
What's that
drama.
mine?
I do not like being in drama. I love seeing and hearing about drama. It's like my news of the
I
the
hate
day.
it. Like, keep that as far away from me as possible. I've had enough of that shit in my life. So, if you want to bring
No,
that
it's
vibe over
funny
to
to
me,
laugh
you
at
can,
because I'm like,
honestly,
how?
anyone can leave the room. I don't laugh at it at all. To me, it's like always a fucking shame because I know that
It is a shame.
people are
It's a
taking
disappointment.
enjoyment. To me, it's like people are taking enjoyment off of other people's suffering, and I just don't agree with that mindset at all.
Yep.
It's not suffering.
same here.
Like my type of drama
No?
is when a drama is escalated over a nipple. That's what I'm
Fuck. I
talking
messed
about.
up.
That type of shit. And then everyone's unfriending each other because of it. That's what I find funny. I don't find it funny of people suffering, but I just find it like the discussion on what the drama is hilarious. I'm like, why? How can you make a whole ass drama and block people over a nipple? I'm like, what the fuck?
Whole ass nip. Watch out.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm not kidding. There was a legit whole ass drama over a fucking nipple, and all the
A nip
streamers
slip?
were all fucking agreeing. I'm like, how? How is this? This is stupid.
I mean, that's just modern cancel culture and like people being a bit more
Really dumb.
sensitive. Yeah, same. But
Like I don't get it though, right? Like even without religion,
It was by
they try to
accident
make
too.
sex sound like it's the devil.
yeah,
You know what
it
I mean?
is a
Like,
new
how?
religion,
Like
right?
aren't you guys atheist? Like what
Yeah,
the fuck?
isn't this like
Yeah, I know, right?
progressive? Okay.
Like what the fuck is happening? Like hello?
This
Uh-huh.
world is dying slowly but
It turned
surely.
out that
It's already
like
done.
it just showcases just how much people really want to control the traffic of sex. It's really interesting.
You're actually right
Yeah.
because the traffic of sex, right?
Because it's a well if people if they maintain power of sex, right? It's a power, right? So that's
Yep.
what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Super close.
And when they don't have it, they get mad.
Mm.
Sexual appeal is a very powerful thing to have, and they just won't admit it, or they do admit it. They just don't want to tell everyone else about it because it's their secret. They have the power.
You know too much. I mean, I could go
People
on,
need to know me
but
before I say too much.
yeah,
All right, anyways.
like for example, I was mentioning a lot of stuff about the whole pandemic and like some companies, BlackRock, Vanguard, who own pretty much a piece of every company, right? And then I got banned, and I probably would have still been banned because I was gonna mention the whole Evergrande thing, right? Because that's just China being China again, and that's gonna crash the world economy again. China's like, yeah, we're gonna jump in at the last moment, but they won't, and it will just collapse, right? Or BlackRock, which just recently got into China, is gonna buy it all up. So then they have a big stake in the biggest real estate company in China, and 96% of people in China own real estate because that's their way of like saving money. The government doesn't allow anything else, right? And even if you buy real estate, it's still not yours because you're just leasing the grounds from the government for like, I don't know, 70 plus years or something. So afterwards, you're still gonna lose it somehow. Or you have to sell it. And next year, it's gonna, I mean, the reason China is banning Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies again. They do this every year, by the way. The reason they're doing that is because they have this CBDC coming early next year. And then CBDC is a central bank digital currency. I basically mentioned it as the mark of the beast because they can literally tell you, or at least program your money to be spendable on something or not spendable or on something else. So if you get government assistance, they can tell you, oh yeah, you're not allowed to get your nails done with this or something, right? Stuff like that. And
Which makes sense, but also at the same time, it's like
it can be abused, right?
Archaic way where now our government determines like what our money is spent on and stuff like that, which is just nuts. I mean, they already do.
But
it's not communism. That's not what it is. It's
no.
Authoritarianism.
Nah, that's what I meant.
It's very authoritarian.
It's a slippery slope, so I just hope it doesn't get worse. But
I mean, think the world will allow that to happen because, like, also the slippery slope argument is always one of the weakest arguments because, like, there's so many factors that play a part where that shit, like, the actual chances, the chances seem quite high because the situation is obviously there, but I don't think it's as like bad as that worked. I guess kind of not as bad. It won't be as bad as I think the projections.
Okay, but
are thinking, you know what I mean?
Okay,
like,
but
a lot of things need to happen, like a lot of moving parts, and a lot of people need to cooperate in order for that to happen.
But it makes sense for it to happen, right?
In the meanwhile, that will change things, right?
Like,
well, if it's obvious to you,
climate
it's
change
to others, and they're making steps to make sure it doesn't happen, right?
Yep, that's true. The U.S. is probably trying to combat this somehow. Oh, could you move to the left? But
yeah, and they're not going to be open about how they're combating it, are they?
Yep, that's true. Otherwise, it would be compromised too. I mean, I would say this is good for the U.S., right? This whole Evergrande thing, because they could use it to get like an opening into the Chinese markets because they have control and maybe some other leverage. I don't know.
Yeah. On a geopolitical spectrum, right? The United States is set up like better than any other country right now because we could be self-sustainable because we've got everything we need, basically. We have the gold to keep our own computers going. We've got our own fuel, a natural
Yeah,
which
no,
is
the,
fine. You
like
know,
there's
we
only
have the
one weak
population.
point. This is one thing, chips, right? In the
Yeah.
coming 2 years, but they are mass producing these factories. So if China pulls something like an invasion on Taiwan, I mean, now would be the chance. Otherwise, it's over for them, right? So that's what I'm worried about the most.
Yeah. But I don't think they would risk it because, like, right now they would just get embargoed to hell. Like, even Russia wouldn't allow that to happen.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you're like a mouse,
get embargoed to hell, and then everything would just be there would be a huge economic civil war against China,
I know.
and they would just lose.
Depends what losing is,
Because
right?
like, because like they can't go all in right now on that kind of invasion because Russia could make an agreement with because they don't like China either. They could just make an agreement with the United States, be like, hey, you want to get rid of a superpower? And they'd be like, yeah, that sounds great, actually.
Russia
And
actually
we
has a
both don't like
better.
China.
I think Russia might stand with China,
Yeah.
given their history, right? So then it might be tricky, and then it could be the perfect chance for them, and like Russia could like, okay, so these elites, right? It's not like they really care, or at least have a care for the civilians, right? They might as well just say, hey, you know what? We'll eat this cost, and we'll just chill in Russia.
That was close.
After like doing fatal damage to the US, you know. So and they might still gain their well, at least achieve their goals. So it depends how you think. Like, not everyone thinks in a way like us. We're pretty conflict avoidant. China has been too, but what if they stop doing that strategy? Then we have a problem. If they just Zerg rush,
their entire economy relies on this.
yeah, but
right now.
I don't think they have an economy in the same way that we have one. So they could literally just say, hey, we're gonna go full communism, no more money, right, or whatever, or only our currency. Then it doesn't matter if they go that route.
Political suicide on the global scale, right?
Yeah.
Everyone at that point.
Yeah, I don't think nothing's really gonna happen because people are scared of nuclear war.
They
can't do anything.
It's mutual assured destruction, yeah.
Nuclear peace
Well,
is what
it might
you're talking
happen.
about.
Yeah.
We're talking about now that the economies are so deeply intertwined. I think we have something else that's not just nuclear peace anymore. We literally are dependent on one another. Like,
Yeah,
if anyone
that's true.
misbehaves at this point, all
Yeah.
countries turn on them because of the economic impact.
So-
you would have to force them back into the game.
Yeah, so one world
And
government
China
already.
Doesn't have the China doesn't have the ability to just say, well, okay, we're gonna pull out, right?
Mhm, true.
You can't.
Like,
right? Like
they're also
don't
dependent.
have that power. Like, and they never will. Like, and there's so many resources that they depend on a global scale. Essentially, them announcing that they are going to do that would tell the world that they're willing to invade you for your resources, which would mean that everyone else would just put up counter defenses against them, right?
Yeah.
One country cannot. The only country that is capable of a mass invasion of a superpower is the United States. That's the only nation right now capable of doing that.
Are you sure?
Yes, very positive.
But you've lost every war the last 20 years, right? That
Because they're politically driven with business, so they weren't wars; they were gains for our corporations. And we both
okay,
know that.
yeah, that makes
They're
sense.
not wars.
Okay, so that was not really a war. It's more
like something that happens. So war is something that happens over a 2-year period where like shit really fucking hits the fan. You know what I mean? Like you have death left, right, and center. You know, all kinds of bullshit, right? But we
Pathfinder, you want to
is
play?
The only thing justifying our defense like businesses for staying profitable. That's the only reason.
Yeah, it's
And
all about
we
money
entered in,
for
the whole
those
reason why
things.
and it really branched off from Desert
Desert
Storm.
Storm?
You know,
Yeah.
they found oil, right? They had a lot of oil over there in the Middle East, and then we went over there, and then everyone's like, well, the United States is only doing this for the oil. It's like, yeah, we are, and here's why. Because we're playing the oil denial game from every other country. The reason why China is so polluted is because we denied natural fuel from them back then. So we didn't allow them to reap the benefits from natural fuel because we took it. That was why we did it. Was so China didn't become more powerful with natural fuel.
Oh god.
Right? We didn't
Yeah,
want
there's
that.
more to it. Yeah, it makes sense.
So we starved them. It wasn't just about us getting the fuel, but
Mhm.
it's also because we sit
Yeah,
on the
you guys
third
have
largest
enough.
fuel reserve.
Yeah,
and we're not
that's
using ours first.
Yep, that's so
We're
smart.
gonna use the world's first, and
Yeah.
then we'll use ours.
Yeah.
You know.
So in
Like,
case you have like
and then
a
in the
large
end of
war,
it-
you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then if everyone wants to war about that resource, fine. If you go to war with us, you don't get natural fuel anymore, and then your lights don't stay on. And let's see how fast your people capitulate when they can't keep the lights on.
Yep. All of our society runs on power now. Oh yeah, I heard there was like a solar storm
Right.
going on, right? But it's being hidden from the news or something. Did you hear anything about it?
No.
Okay, well, wait, let me just look it up just in case. But if it gets bad, right, then there might be power outages, and you know what happens when the power goes out, right? You can't even pump gas, and
Where?
Earth.
Well, you could burn gas. The thing is that people would have generators that would still work.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So the
okay,
United
you need
States would
to
probably
generate.
be fine. You would
Yeah.
just distribute emergency generators around everyone, and then you would ration the fuel. Right? That's
Yeah.
what would end up happening. So
Yep.
we'd be fine. We would get to a place eventually, and everyone else would be panicking, figuring out what the hell to do because now their nuclear reactors won't work anymore. So
You know
Just
what? Fuck
no
you-
news.
Fuck all that shit. Just take people's Wi-Fi away. Kill everybody. Easy clap.
Well, that's
They're
what it
like,
would-
what's the
that's
point
what
of
it would
life?
do. It would take the
Wi-Fi is
Wi-Fi
gone.
away.
Nah.
Wi-Fi is gone.
I
What's
mean-
the point?
Just
Kill
think
me.
that-
Invade our country.
That's why
Yeah.
everyone doesn't like the United States right now because, like, nobody likes the United States because, first off, the leaderships are just being really irresponsible with the power that, like, the
Yeah.
United States actually possesses.
I actually think there might be more to it. Like I was thinking, like there's no way these people could be in charge,
Mhm.
but maybe they're playing a game, right? So based upon the circumstances, they put in a certain type of leader, right? Because they want to do
Mhm.
something on a global stage, right? For example, if Trump were like in charge now, we would probably already be in war or something with China. That would be bad for business and
Mhm.
other goals. Like if we have war, climate change is probably going to kill us anyway, right? So that's probably a bad end. So maybe the current rate of doing things is good. The US does get a lot of shit for it. The lockdowns too. I think they're also good, but not for the right reasons. Not for the for like the virus, but it's for a potential war. If you are at the brink of nuclear war, you want everyone to be inside as much as possible. Stuff like that, right? You want to already have your industry running while people are home and remote. So that makes sense, right? So it might not just be for the virus, but more for a next generation war, which would definitely be biological, anything really that would be against any convention. So that makes sense, right? If you think about it long term and like in that scope. But if you're outside of that loop, then it might look like draconian and crazy. And that would explain Australia, because they're the closest to China in a sense of the West. That would explain their reaction, because obviously they would be striked first, right? So yeah, makes sense. But I don't know. Like there's okay, so the way China does war is usually they start with like information warfare, cyber, then economic warfare, and the last option is kinetic warfare, which they will absolutely try to avoid because they're quite weak. Even though they have a lot of people, it doesn't matter if you have a lot of people, because it just takes one strike at a dam, for example, and then China would be over, right? The Three Gorges Dam, for example, they could not make enough food, and 100 plus million people would just be gone instantly. Like, yeah, just from that, right? So they would probably be set back far more, and then they'd have to manage like billion plus people being very angry, of course, and unmanageable because of the whole police state type of thing, because they obviously don't like it. So anyway, let's let's not talk about that.
Well, what it sounds like is that we
Ibarra.
should definitely get moving on making sure the metaverse is perfect because
I know, I know, I know. Yeah, I was gonna mention it too. That's gonna happen. So,
Hello. Make sure
Hello.
I'm doing all right.
yeah, the metaverse is I mean, I've been reading Ready Player 2, and we are gonna go to the metaverse, and it would make sense that that we'd probably use that sandbox system, right? Because then it would tie in perfectly with the
Wait, he actually
Steam.
made a. He made a Ready Player 2?
No. But we're
Yeah,
getting
there's
there,
a
right?
book, Ready Player
Yeah.
2.
Oh yeah.
That's the second
Yeah. That.
sequel.
Oh yeah.
No,
The book.
that's what I'm talking about. He wrote Ready Player 2.
Yeah. It's already there.
Hmm? No,
No, I didn't write it,
I need
but
to read that,
I'm
actually.
reading
he
it,
didn't
right?
write it.
I
And
know. I've read the first book. I know who the author is. I just didn't know
I
there
can
was
give
actually
you
a
a
second
small
one.
spoiler. It's a very small spoiler. It already starts at the
No.
start. Okay.
I want to read it myself.
Okay, God.
Okay, good. But basically, what happens in Ready Player 2 is what's gonna happen in our world in some sense. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Let's see.
How's everyone's day so far?
Oh, that's tricky. Oh, lucky.
Nice shot, bud.
And
Okay, God, I understand you got powers, but calm your ass down.
Come on, God. Not like this.
No. Sometimes when I join God, I always say, "All right, I've committed sin. So what can I do?"
What can I do to?
Yeah. How do I?
What can I do to cleanse
Just
myself?
to troll. Yeah.
well,
Yeah. So that's the thing that's gonna happen is like the closest thing we've had to God that actually talks back and answers our question is Google. So you think in this post-apocalyptic scenario we're playing out, would we just like praise Google?
Google is already a
Crazy,
god.
yeah.
You're right. Imagine if Google were
Yeah.
gone. Like that. Basically, we're cyborgs.
Like we literally created a God that answers all
Yeah.
your prayers. Like you
Yeah,
ask
it's-
a question
yeah.
and then it gives you
Exactly.
It's an
the
oracle.
It's an oracle. Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I call it the
How do I-
oracle. That's what I call it.
How do I
It's
get
actually what I
stuck
call
in a
Google.
dryer machine?
Can pretty much ask any question, and it's even better with the GPT-3 system, for
There's
example.
no judgment. The Google doesn't judge you when
Ah.
you ask questions, right? It's the better God.
I mean, they log the data and make a profile of you, so in a sense, they do judge you, but it's more to help you.
No, you just hear that you just see the administrators watching like from behind, like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Yeah. I
What
do
does
feel
your
like.
internet search history look like?
Oh.
Man.
Yeah, they're just like going up to random people's
You don't want
history,
that.
just reading like, holy shit, humanity's about to die.
I don't want to ever.
You know what?
Read people's history. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy though?
I don't want to get
I've been
that far
noticing
into your
some
psyche.
YouTube weird voodoo magic, bro. I don't know if you ever had that feeling.
It's your
but
turn.
with YouTube, right? Once you're
Yeah.
like saying something or thinking about something, right? YouTube knows exactly like what video, and it'll just pop up out of nowhere once you open YouTube.
Yep.
Like I was watching Toy
Google's
Story 3,
listening.
right? I was watching
Mhm.
I was watching with a person, right? And then out of nowhere, when I opened YouTube, when I just finished watching it, it said Toy Story 3. That one fucking video, that song I wanted to hear.
So it's not just you. I can tell you
that
though how
specific
this
song.
works. I'm a senior AI dev, and I actually worked on
Yeah.
similar
I've
algorithms,
been
like
so confused
recommendation
about that shit.
algorithms. But you can do it in multiple ways. One is you can group people into different groups of larger groups of people, right? And they kind of think in similar patterns, right? So that's one that works really well. And
That's
another,
the thing though, but I don't
yeah.
understand like how. I did not even search up in YouTube. My
telling you
YouTube was
how.
closed.
You're not unique.
Okay,
That's the
okay,
thing.
okay.
You're not unique. Like many people are just brought up into a certain lifestyle, right? So you know those people who watch Twitch, for example, they're all kind of similar. They all like screaming and like being meme, stuff like that. That's part of the culture, right? And people like that have a given pattern that they adhere to. So it's more pattern recognition than just predicting what you are. More like predicting, well, basically putting you into a box, right? So that's a nice principle. If you want to simplify something, put it into a box. And it's just using a lot of tricks to make their computation a lot easier. but that's why you should probably avoid echo chambers, because the more you're in an echo chamber, the more easily you can be predicted and then also controlled. Right? Oh, hey, Critty. Hello.
Yeah, because it's happening often, dude. Like every time I think about something, that video's already there. It's happening almost daily now.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
And I don't even log in. I don't even have a YouTube account. That's the craziest part.
Yeah, it's a shadow account. Well, at least Facebook does that, right? So even if you don't have an account, it will basically know who you are, right? Even yeah, even just by your phone being close to other people who have a Facebook account, that metadata can also make them predict who you are, who your friends are, your social network, and who your friends are. You know, all of that is related. So I would say privacy doesn't really exist anymore. But it doesn't matter if you're a good person, but it...
Privacy will exist.
Right. That's what they want you to think, at least.
I just I want
No. Listen.
Yeah?
Brian, I'm serious. I'm serious. We're gonna watch.
Yeah?
You're gonna finish what you're doing.
Oh yeah, keep
we're
talking.
Gonna watch a video.
Okay, yeah.
We
Oh,
have
like
to.
that. Yeah.
What's up, Genesis?
I'm good, Pink. How are you? Oh, thank you.
Oh no, no.
Vibing,
Oh, you scratched.
Too much power.
Wait, God scratched? No way. Alright, God. If I
Don't
win,
worry
I
about
want
it.
you to,
I'm just
put
giving
me
you
in
a...
the world of anime. I fucking hate reality. Fucking, no!
I got you, fam.
I hate your... God, you suck. Fuck.
Oops. Oh, hey, Amui. Nah, how you doing?
Hello.
Did you see that shit? I was like
I'm alive.
right there and it just went
Okay,
right
that's
through.
actually pretty
You
good.
okay?
Damn.
Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Let's see. Can I score 3? You know what? I'll just pray.
Don't you dare. Your prayers are bullshit. It just happens.
Oh no. Sorry, I was kidding.
Still got it.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I'm just gonna close my eyes and just... Ah, fuck,
Can you
almost.
not?
Damn it. Anyway, it's still blocked for you, so good luck with that. Yeah.
Wow, yeah. The mother of the balls are
I have one tip. Like, if you want to be fancy, go through the corner here. Something. Let's see.
Careful.
How would an
I'm
angle
not
be?
trusting you, God.
Uh-huh.
You know, I should just invite the fucking devil here. Just to fucking mess with you. Alright. No! No!
Oh my god.
Well, it didn't matter. It's nothing.
You know, I'm gonna pray to Bagel. Bagel, give me your powers.
Bro, I ain't got no powers.
Oh, I
What the fuck
can
you talking
I
about?
don't know.
do it like this,
You
maybe?
give me powers, man. Look, you got some weird
got
purple
anything.
particles on your behind. See, look, you're the controller of the Omniverse.
No, I'm not. Okay. What?
Yeah, look at these particles, man.
controller of
Oh.
Omniverse. Not me.
Whoa.
What's happening?
This is trippy, bro.
Interesting shot.
You're gonna miss. You're gonna fucking miss. Watch this. God is gonna miss. Easy. Look at that miss. See that? Damn it.
Damn it. Alright, one more shot. This could be a good one.
Oh wow, perfectly positioned.
Oh my
That's
mate.
crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that bull.
GG.
You did it.
Okay.
God
And
wins.
Look at that.
did I win everything?
God,
No, I
reveal
think I lost
yourself.
once to you.
Just.
Huh?
God, just reveal yourself. I know you're. Reveal it. Start flying right now. Just start. Flying.
I can't. I would get banned. Just kidding. Alright, that's enough playing, I guess. Critty, yeah, you wanted to show me that video?
Yeah.
Oh, spike.
You know a video for...
Hmm? There's a player there if you want. No, you know what? Let's just go to a new world and do that.
Yeah, you make it. I will join you.
Okay.
Okay. Go over here.
You're busy, I think.
Let's see this one. Yeah, this one. All right. Well, see ya, Bagel. Thanks for the talk today. So yeah, I'm excited.
Well, don't leave yet. I might have a surprise. You said you like secrets, right?
Yeah. I'll join my friend later.
Okay. Hang on a second. Okay.
Bouncy little bauble.
I'm debating as to whether or not I should hang out in here or not because I didn't want to. I made a promise to not visit it again after it was made, but I'm conflicted.
Can take pictures of me?
I would say it's easier to ask for forgiveness than for permission. You will not go to hell, I promise.
So we got God here.
Well, no, what I'm saying is that they're trying to get everything finished by October 1st.
Oh,
which is the
so
day
it might
before
be
my
work.
birthday. So I should organize. I'm going to organize my birthday here, and I don't know if I should reveal it then, which is literally next Saturday, or if I should have it. Like I can show you guys right now, but like I can't because it's.
Wait, your birthday's next Saturday?
I would say.
Happy early birthday.
Wait. Like, there must be a reason that they wanted to have you wait till October 1st. And I'll be here on October 1st.
Well,
So
they
just
have
put
a
them
version that I've already seen.
Oh,
you
you're
know
right.
I mean, October 2nd is my birthday.
October 2nd, okay.
If you want my input,
You're gonna
That's
celebrate
next
the
Saturday,
1st.
So I'm
Okay.
taking off next Saturday as
Yeah,
well.
perfect.
Yeah, up to you.
Okay.
But
It's up to you.
I don't know.
Like, I'd be fine with it. Don't worry.
you should probably wait till it's more.
No, wait. No.
Yeah, so the more completed version will have more effect, I think, on Saturday. I'll wait then. I'll wait.
Are you sure?
Because it'll actually be the completed version.
How about we
The
just
actual completed version will have much better effect.
Fine. I was just gonna say if I were to throw 6, then the gods are like fine with it, right?
Alright. We throw a 6, you get a quick sneak peek.
No, okay. I'm gonna go. I'll see you. Bye bye.
It's okay. Bye, God.
We don't get to roll twice, okay? That's not how the game works.
That's not how it works.
That was my roll.
God. Okay, Ben. Oh, no, wait. What? Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, yes.
Beach also?
And Beach? Oh, it's...
Dit is hands down the beste speech ik ooit heb gehoord.
Oké, ik ga even een biertje
Hands
pakken.
down.
Moment.
Ja, pak maar.
Sorry. Sorry. Duurde iets langer dan verwacht. Moest even iets doen. Ben er nog?
Ja.
Oh, fuck. Shit, was jij daarbij?
Ja.
Maar dat was gewoon een livestream, neem ik aan.
Nee, dit is een andere locatie. Nee. Ze
Oh.
hadden over 100 landen. Hadden ze,
Ja, die
een
live.
summit.
Ja.
En ze hadden ook een hele virtuele wereld waar je rond kon rennen, naar verschillende
Shit.
kamers toe kon gaan. Met
Fucking hell.
verschillende speakers en zo. Maar dat was dan digitaal, zeg maar. Maar je had ook in real life. Het is nu nog steeds. Het loopt tot morgen, zeg maar. Dus je kan nog steeds... In je browser kan je dan in een 3D-wereld rondlopen en dan heb je dan de schedule.
Ah. Maar jij was dus vandaag met Jens daar, of?
Ja.
Oké.
Ik vond het waard. Alleen... want ja, je kan ook gewoon testen en die QR-code krijgen. Dan vind ik het niet zo heel erg. Maar ja. Op het moment dat ze dat stukje weghalen, ja, dan ben ik klaar. Maar,
Ja, sommige landen doen ze dat al. Maar ja, oké. Play.
Hier, bijvoorbeeld deze ook leuk. Deze lobster, dat is een knuffel, die had hij in zijn office liggen. Hij pakte hem tijdens gewoon een van zijn AMA livestreams. Pakte hij hem gewoon op en zei hij, weet je wat, ik ga hier een NFT van maken.
Kan dat? Ja, geniaal.
Gooien. Wie er met de beste naam komt, die krijgt de plushie en de NFT. En dit wordt probably dadelijk in één keer een mascotte van Cardano of zo. Deze fucking... Ja... Je krijgt nu heel veel aandacht en dat ding gaat een van de duurste NFT's in de wereld worden, weet ik nu.
Ja.
Alright.
Ja, maar serieus. Fysieke NFT. Oh shit. Ja, even kijken.
Welcome to rough and rugged Wyoming. God, I love that reverb. Awesome.
Oh, kan nog harder. Hier, there we go.
So, the lobster has a name. Thanks to all of you. We wrote the lobster contract. You guys participated, and guess what it is? Logan.
Logan.
The lobster.
Okay.
Put him over here. He'll watch the speech. He has the best seat in the house.
Zullen we snel even naar een andere wereld? Want dit is wel irritant, ja. Volgens mij is...
Die fan.
Yeah, snel. Oh, hey, we're gonna go to a different world, though. Let me just stop a portal.
You seem a bit distracted the past few times.
Me?
Or busy, rather.
Yeah, dude. Did you see that guy, for example, Lil Bagel? He's responsible for VRCon. Like, that was why I was so distracted. Oh, could you move to the left a bit, Creddy? And I'm doing some... Well, you know what? Join us. Let's go. Ah, fuck. Dude, deze wereld heeft gewoon geen ding, toch? Maar dude, ik ben echt van de cat. Ja, die heeft geen ding. Fuck it. Ik wou remove erheen openen. My bad. EU. Thanks.
Waarom moeten mensen altijd het geluid doen?
Ja, maar hier kan je het uitzetten. Dus dat maakt niet uit. Maar ik vind het wel chill. Dat is een beetje rainy mood. Je mag zelf uitzetten als je wil. So, how you doing, Amy?
Good.
Oh. Okay, you do know you can always join me, right? So, don't worry about it. And I need to give you my Steam. So you can just send me messages.
Cool.
Come here. Okay, there we go. Oh, video player error.
Hij speelt niet af voor jou?
No. Ik zal even kijken. Toggle the stream on. Could you try it again? Just one more time? Yeah, it works.
I'll put him over here. He'll watch the
Mhm.
speech. He has the best seat in the house. Well, welcome to rough and rugged Wyoming. It's a great place. It's actually my home, too. I live in Colorado and Wyoming. Parents live up in Gillette. I got a ranch out in Wheeling. It's a nice ranch. Got a few bison running around. And what's so amazing about this state is you just kind of do stuff. For example, wanted to build a road. I said, well, we need to do some blasting. They said, okay, just go buy some dynamite. I said, you need a permit for that. Not in Wyoming. That was fun. Anyway, Cardano started a long time ago. It started in a bar in Osaka, February of 2015. Guys got together and they said it would be really cool to do something like an Ethereum of Japan. And then somewhere along the way, slowly but surely, it transformed from something that was a good idea with a little bit of alcohol, maybe a lot, to what we have here today, which is one of the largest, most prominent cryptocurrency blockchain projects in the entire world. I've been told that at this moment over 80,000 people have registered and are watching across the world, more than 100 countries. There are people here, there are people in London, Cape Town, Tokyo, all across the world. Events all across the world, just like you, building, thinking, dreaming. So I took a moment to reflect, what is this all about? Why are we here? What are we doing? What are we trying to accomplish? Where does all the resilience come from? Cardano is special in that it probably is the most resilient of all cryptocurrencies, perhaps outside of Bitcoin. How do we know that? Because we get shit from everybody. Yet we're still here. We're still alive. We're thriving. We're growing. You know, I remember when we announced the Ministry of Education deal. We spent 3.5 years.
It's like the Porter Robinson concert.
Closed it during a civil war.
I need to jump around and put again.
Oh yeah, wait, just one moment. I'm gonna give you my Steam. Alright? Or do you have, what's your Steam name? Okay, I'll do it another time, don't worry.
Okay, I'll see you.
Bye-bye. Alright, let's play. Alright, boy. Gonna focus it.
Yes. I remember CoinDesk, after the New York Times announced the deal, they said, well, we can't confirm it, even though we have a video of the minister himself talking about it. We're waiting for comment from the ministry. Maybe it's the ministry's secretary who has to confirm it. And I just wonder, why the hell do these people come at us? Well, it's because
En die geluiden komen vast van zijn game, denk ik. Hij zit gewoon met die...
Ja, maar dat zou later een beetje weg moeten gaan.
Oké.
There's a lot of belief in this room that we can do things that no one has ever done before. You don't like your government? Rebuild the damn thing.
Oh shit, he said the thing. World domination.
Hij gaat heel veel meer zeggen. I got the old shit saying.
I was sitting in my office a few months ago, and I have this stuffed lobster that we bought, and just sitting there, and I said, you know what, let's make this thing alive. So I grab it, I move it a few feet, and I put it on my microphone, and now it's begun a journey. Everybody in the whole community knows about it. It's got a name. I've had graphic novelists reach out to me. We're gonna do a graphic novel for the damn lobster.
Oh
And you know
no.
what? We're sure as hell gonna NFT it. You know that's happening.
Not Rule 34.
Decades from now, it's gonna become something that's real. A stuffed lobster, move it 5 feet, and it becomes something alive. This is not a superpower that I have. It's a superpower because of this platform. The idea is here that all of you have. Every single one of you. That's why Cardano is viewed sometimes well, sometimes not so well. It is an instrument of change for the world. Where we started so long ago, 2015, and the journey that we've gone on, we've seen the growth of an ecosystem to a community in the millions. We have seen national press. We have seen
Fuck, nu weet ik het niet meer. Want Solana is wel nice, maar Cardano, fuck, die heeft wel Charles.
Nee, blijf maar gewoon luisteren, oké? Fuck Solana, centralized piece of shit.
Ja, dat gewoon crasht. Oké, let's go. Ja.
Keep changing, and Cardano in the coming years will be more defined by the things you do rather than the things that I did. And that's what makes it so special and so powerful and so durable. Look at Catalyst. When we started that last year, a few hundred people, not a lot, just a little bit of conversations. You could literally fit all of the people participating in a Zoom call if you wanted to. Now there are tens of thousands. As we go into 2022, there'll be hundreds of thousands, millions eventually. How much collective knowledge, intelligence, capability, execution is embedded in that? How do you stop that? Especially
je zet het dadelijk uit, dat kutgeluid. Oké, prima.
Bootstrapping. The community's in control of the funds, the community's in control of the ideas, they're in charge of the challenges, they're in charge of the ventures. The ones who do
Dude, Catalyst, man. Kan gewoon een new world government worden. Er is eigenlijk gewoon al iets dat we kunnen gebruiken, toch?
Blijf kijken alsjeblieft.
Oké.
That's just one thing inside Cardano. We look at the progress with Ouroboros. Years ago, we said, hey, let's figure out a better way of doing things, a better engine that can process billions of transactions for billions of people. Well, it turned out to do that, you had to do a whole bunch of theory. Everybody thought we were crazy because we had to solve a half dozen really hard problems in computer science. Not to be dissuaded, we did, as a community, as an ecosystem. Paper after paper, being mocked the entire time and way. Didn't matter.
Nu zit je dat kutgeluid uit mij.
Went through the peer review process, and now look at what we have. We have Kraus, Genesis, Chronos, Redux, all these papers that basically laid out the entire corpus of the theory of proof of stake.
Toch?
They just read a protocol. We invented a new field of science just for this.
Maakt helemaal niet uit.
And that's just another thing. We look at Plutus, launched Alonzo back in September. Well, September this month. September 12th. A little tired. And we've introduced the extended UTXO model. Now, where the hell did this thing come from? Did we invent it? Yeah. But it was inspired by ideas and concepts that were started 12 years ago. And ideas and concepts in the functional programming world have been around for 40 years. And they were merged together. Why? Because we look to the future. How will people use these systems in 2025, 2030, 2040, 2050? When you have billions and billions of transactions and applications and nation states running these things, doing their voting systems, their payment systems, their stock markets.
Thank fuck.
It's not practical and feasible to run all of these things on some bizarre virtual machine in the sky. The point is the ledger is the proof checker. The point is the ledger is the validator. It's the thing that gives you certainty that what the person has told you is right. So simple of a concept. Yet, almost everyone in this space is ignoring that and chasing the exact opposite. Trying to take something like the Java virtual machine and just make it run in the sky. It's a fool's errand. It makes no sense. Satoshi actually got it right. He just didn't have the resources and the knowledge necessary to
terrible
take
video.
its logical
Dat maakt niet uit.
conclusion. Because that required us 4 years and a team of scientists who have been building programming languages for decades. That's hard. And we stood on the shoulders of giants, dozens of papers, dozens of ideas and projects.
Ja, het is gewoon net zoals een leraar gewoon met een fucking muis midden in het scherm zit, weet je.
Ja.
And that's just one thing in this model. You need sidechains, you need light clients, you need all these other features and capabilities. This is the point of the project. It's an innovation engine. We're never, ever once distracted or dissuaded. We don't succumb to pessimism. We keep saying the same thing. We can do it. It might take 10 years, but damn it, we'll get it done. That's the Cardano way, and you're all part of that.
Nice beest.
Hij gaat nou heel veel base dingen zeggen right now.
And that's what makes this special. You see, the world is changing. When we look throughout the 21st century, because of technology, because of globalization, everything is up for grabs. Our institutions are fading. There's a lack of trust and dignity and respect between people. Things that we used to take for granted as kids are no longer solid and stable. A decade ago, if I heard something from the CDC, I'd believe it absolutely.
Oh shit.
I don't anymore.
Oh fuck. Oh yes.
If we were told something from a prestigious scientific institution, we just take it on canon. Most people in society, they have a little bit of skepticism. Even the integrity of elections has been challenged. It doesn't matter whether you believe it or not. The fact that the crowd, the swarm, the masses of society are having troubles digesting this in meaningful percentages is destroying society. Add that to the fact that our monetary systems are crumbling. We are told that it's okay to print $6 trillion out of thin air in this nation, and that we won't have any inflation at all. Anybody buy any wood lately? Food lately? And then the people who supposedly know what's going on, what do they tell us? They say, well, as long as you exclude the price of meat and chicken and pork, price of food's not so bad. This is what we're told. So what does it mean? It means that everyone in the world is taking a step back, and they're saying the time has come for new systems. The time has come for a return to honesty and integrity. The time has come for us to trust each other somehow in some way. Why does our industry command such a large market cap and so much evangelism and so much passion? It's because this is the only industry that's figured out a path to get us there without an empire. A path to get us there without kings and presidents and dictators. This is an industry that promises us that there is a way to solve the problems of the future, whatever they may be. The problems that emergent technology gives us, the fact that we're burning our planet out at an alarming rate, species going extinct all the time, the problem of all the violence that's come, the instability that's come. Totalitarian theological regimes have somehow resumed ruling nations. These problems, they're very real. And in the past, how we've always solved it is, go find an empire to go clean it up. Let them rule the world for a century or two. If you're in the in crowd, it's a good life. And for everybody else, so sorry, maybe you'll have the turn next. I don't want to live in that world anymore, and I don't think you do either. I'd like to live in a world where everyone is treated fairly. Everyone is treated with honesty and respect and dignity and transparency. These are basic things. We put them in constitutions. We put them in laws. We promise each other we'll treat each other this way. But you know what happens? Humans happen. And while the individual may be virtuous, the collective, somehow, some way, if left unrestrained and unrestricted, they sometimes have problems. The magic of this industry is that we can create almost an artificial law of physics for society. We can take the rights that we believe that we have earned and should have, that we should be born with, and we can put it into a blockchain. And then suddenly people can't cheat. The most powerful way of demonstrating that is what Bitcoin accomplished. You see, all these monetary systems, they say, oh, well, no, they have rules and predictability, and we won't intervene until we do. Then suddenly this thing comes out that promises 21 million. That's it. Can't change it. Can't reverse it. These are the rules, regardless of the circumstances. Then you see Silk Road happen. Mt. Gox happen. You see dozens of massive issues happen. You see nation states get involved and yell at it. Has it changed once? No. Not even when the core developers themselves were on the losing end of the game. And what does that mean? It means that if you can take those concepts and principles and put them into social systems that secure your vote, your voice, your dignity as a person, no matter who's on top, you're going to be treated fairly. That's the unifying theme, despite all the tribalism and the sectarianism and the fights that we've noticed in this industry that keeps us together, is that we just want to be treated better. We just want institutions that don't lie to us. We just want predictability. We just want to live in a world that's peaceful instead of one that's filled with chaos. Now, how do we get there? This all sounds good and fine. Well, first you have to build an army. We got a pretty good one right here, don't we?
Huh?
Then you have to arm your army. And what do you arm them with? You arm them with knowledge and tools and capabilities. You first have to convince them that they have a lot of power collectively and individually. You have to give them the ability to think about how they want to live their lives. You have to give them things that they can give to others. So, provisioning. Well, we give them catalyst. Got that. Then you got to give them a platform upon which they can do commerce, express themselves, their voice, their vision, their vote. So what's coming? Well, we've 3 eras into this. We have Byron down. That was very hard because we had to learn how to do that. We have Shelley, and now we have thousands of stake pool operators. Cardano is completely independent. It's run by them. It's a decentralized movement. It's a virtual resource. It is damn near impossible to shut the network down now. Cardano has become like Mick Jagger. It shall never die. That was Shelley. Gauguin was programmability. It was the ability to start running things. In the coming months and years, we will see hundreds and then thousands and then tens of thousands of decentralized applications built by you, the community, empowered by Catalyst, empowered by collaborations. And those applications will run DEXs and oracles and voting systems and NFT marketplaces. Those are the things we see today. But eventually those applications are going to start covering bigger and bigger pieces of society. One of the reasons why Africa is so promising as a marketplace is because that entire continent is going through a massive upgrade right now. All the legal systems are being updated. All the infrastructure is being updated. The voting systems, all these things. The next 5 to 10 years, all of Africa is going to be completely online and completely digital, and they have no loyalty or preferences to anything in the legacy world. There are no grand Microsofts and Facebooks and Goldman Sachs and JP Morgans to contend with. And there's a tireless population who's very young. Many of the countries, over 70% of the people are under the age of 30, who grew up as digital natives, and they see the world they could have, the places they could go, the things they could achieve and accomplish. And thus, they vote for that. They protest for that. They fight for that. No one wants to live in a corrupt place. No one wants to live in a place of hopelessness and will never get there. So guess what? Give collectively billions of people those kinds of tools, and they're going to have a revolution. That's exactly what is going to occur. And they're going to build something so much better than what we have here. They're going to build institutions far more durable. And hopefully they're going to build it on Cardano. That's our labor, our pursuit. That's why we fight so hard. We're traveling all around as much as we can. And so far we brought in millions. And if they do that, those systems will run at costs that are orders of magnitude lower than the systems we have right now. Remittances will be the cheapest in the world. Credit will be the cheapest in the world. Best insurance system in the world. Most reliable voting systems. You talk about liquidity. The most efficient stock markets, The ability to take a $5 million company and have a micro IPO. These are the experiments that are going to be conducted in Kenya and Ethiopia and Rwanda and many other places. And you know what that means is they're going to work. And when they work, they'll create billions and then eventually trillions of dollars of wealth. And with wealth, there's power. And the rest of the world will see that. And they'll say, me too, I want to get on that. But the only way they can is to become like us, to join this movement, to change the way those systems work, to demand integrity and inclusive accountability and transparency and all the things that we're now enabling. Now, there's a lot of work to do. The rest of the roadmap has things like Basho and Voltaire, and next year is the first year where we do 2 of them instead of 1 of them. We're already working real hard. We've been working for 3-4 years now on Basho, for 4 years on Voltaire. So what happens? Well, main chain, the programming model improves. Keep doing things to make the developer experience better. It's going to be kludgy for a few months, as all new platforms are. Flagship applications come out, special accommodations are made to make them run faster and more optimally, these types of things. So there's a lot of Shelley-related work and Goguen-related work that's in the cleanup crew. And there's a whole group of people that worry about that. There's more than 12 development companies at this point that work on Cardano's core infrastructure all across the world. SUD never sleeps on development of Cardano. Basho is about saying, okay, let's get the Hydra age here. Let's get a lot of this traffic into the hands of the stake pools, get it off-chain, into side chains, to explore with new computational models. There is a place for technology like Ethereum. There is a place for technology like Yella. There is a place for technology that has yet to be invented. The point of Basho is to open that up and bring it to the ecosystem so that we can run at a scale of millions to billions of users sustainably. The point of Voltaire is to ensure that this system is forever in the hands of the people who care the most about it, you, the community, and all that come after you. We've already seen the beginnings of this with Catalyst, but there's a lot more work to do. Protocol parameters have to be in the control of the community completely. The SIP process has to be strengthened. We have to create standards process, especially at the smart contract layer. In addition to that, the hard fork combinator has to be totally in the control of the community. All of these things, these are cleanups. But in the process of doing that, we also have to do things like write a constitution for Cardano. Why not? You have rights. Monetary policy is different than just adding a new ledger rule. Adding a post-quantum signature scheme is fundamentally different than deciding whether to add a new sidechain or not. So there needs to be a hierarchy of concerns here. And how do you write a constitution? You write it with the people. And that's what we're going to be doing with you. We're going to come together, ratify that, put that right into the ledger, and treat it like a biological system where Cardano understands its own design. Spend all this time writing formal specifications. One good reason to do that is so that you get high-quality software. But another good reason to do formal specifications is that it's the DNA of the system. And what do cells have? DNA inside of them. The system should know itself and its own design. Because then, any person who has a full node has a full copy of all that meta, all that design. That's how you create resilient organisms that can never die, is you build in redundancy into them. You build in replication into them. And you create a process upon which that DNA can evolve. And then we'll see dozens of commercial clients flow from that. If you don't like Haskell, it's okay. We have Rust, JavaScript, Python, Java, mainstream languages that mainstream developers know. It's important that when you're doing new things, you do it right and it's correct and you have high assurance. But let's be honest here. There's a reason there's 25 million developers. There's a reason there's a diversity of programming languages and thought and infrastructure. So as the Voltaire age grows and we get the DNA of the system, the specification of the system into the chain itself, and the community's in control of where do we go in the future, there's also going to be a Cambrian explosion of infrastructure. We're already seeing this with DC Spark, building all this beautiful Rust infrastructure. Projects like Ada Lite, I think there's one called CC Wallet. There's dozens of these floating around. And right now they're nascent and young, but with the resources of Catalyst, the rigor of the community, the ability to follow a process, they will grow. And over time, they will grow to be larger, bigger, and better than anything we see in the rest of the space because they're built from the bottom up, resilient. Dozens of them will become hundreds of them. Dozens of languages will become hundreds of languages, and this ecosystem will continue to strengthen, continue to be more useful. Now, a lot of people call us a ghost chain, which is just damn perplexing. I even wore a Ghostbusters outfit just to prove a point. And so, if we're a ghost chain, how can we get such great partners? We mentioned the mystery of education. Well, did you know for the last few months we've been negotiating with a Fortune 250 company? We closed a deal. So who did we close with? Well, talking about digital transformation of the individual and the rights of humanity, that's fun, but businesses need to transform as well. So there happened to be a great business that came by the office a few months ago and they said, hey, you know, we're right now in the middle of a giant transformation of our business and we would like to have a discussion about how do we bring blockchain into this?
Ik wil de stokprijs zien na deze announcement.
Like DIDs and microtransactions and having a wallet right on the cell phone. How do we pull those pieces together? Well, that company was Dish.
Nooit meer gehoord.
De grootste provider van 5G in Amerika.
What?
And we said, boy, that sounds like a lot of fun. Let's workshop that.
God damn it.
3-4 days a week of meetings, again and
Een
again.
goal is volgens mij binnen een x-aantal jaren iets van 70.
To put DIDs, decentralized identifiers on every single
Basically dat zij gewoon de hele markt overnemen daar.
Yep.
De hele telefoonmarkt, basically. Mobiele netwerken ook.
Dat gaat snel dan.
En dat ze daar willen runnen op Cardano.
So that's just an example. And
nice.
There's so much to build on top of that.
Dude, dat is de nieuwe Steve Jobs.
They can build a dApp store.
Of,
they can
ja,
all kinds
dat is
of
beter
things.
eigenlijk.
Bring this to the consumer's phone. Just
A
like
dApp
that.
store?
No, why not? Well, because there's peer review, there's high assurance software, and there's just a damn good community that cares about these things. The other thing is, when you think about the growth model there, where is Dish going? They're becoming an ISP. You guys know about T-Mobile, you know about Sprint, you know about Verizon. These are cell phone companies, right? Well, Dish is a telco company, and they're moving into the 5G space and connectivity. In the coming years, more than 70% of America is going to be covered by their 5G network. Well, how do you build a network like that? You build it differently. You build it with new technology. You build it with new standards. And maybe you can build it with a little bit of blockchain in it. How about they be the first ISP to figure that one out? And that's the magic and beauty of the technology that we are building here today. It's built to last, and it's built to transform things. Your life as individuals, the lives of Fortune 250 companies, the lives of governments themselves, takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of heroism. It takes a lot of unique advancements and developments and challenges that exist. But we're never dissuaded by that because we were born of resilience. First, as an industry that was always mocked. Second, as an ecosystem that never seems to get a fair shake in the media and never seems to get a fair consideration. And third, as people. We're here to stay. Cardano's here to stay. Voltaire and Basho are just beginnings to a new era, the Cardano 2025 era. Let's look at the challenges before us. In the next 10 to 20 years, there will probably be quantum computers. That's a dragon we got to slay. But we're going to do that together. In the next 10, 20 years, we're probably through this movement going to invent entirely new ways of voting and governing. We have to contend with difficult questions like confidentiality and privacy. How much privacy should you have? Under what circumstances can things be de-anonymized? These are super difficult questions because there's the rights of the individual, the rights of the society. Over the next 10 or 20 years, we see an unholy alliance between governments and corporations to create this surveillance capitalism. You see it every day with Facebook and Google and social credit in China and other places. People working together, indirectly or directly, where you don't own your own data. You don't own the perception of you, the metadata about you. There's going to be a pushback. The pendulum will swing in the other direction. The concepts of self-sovereign identity, of you owning yourself, your data, your identity, these things. Well, we have to figure that out. There's no rules for any of these things. We're pioneers in this respect. It's an entirely new global society. Why? Because the things that happen in Ethiopia matter here in Wyoming. The things that happen here in Wyoming matter in Chile. They matter in Japan. Humanity has never lived this way before. We've never lived with such a global commons. We were always so local. So, the next 10, 20 years, we have to figure out together, how are we going to do that? How are we going to build systems that are more open? One of the most magical things about the dApp space is we're also talking a lot about liberating applications in general from the control of the few. It's not fair that Microsoft and Apple and Google collectively get to decide what you can install on your phones and computers. That's just not right. So, when you build a dApp and a dApp store and you build these liberating models, you start poking holes in that funnel. You start loosening that death grip and control. You start having new standards. So another big component is, how do we as a community come together and figure out how to create standards for smart contracts, standards and certification for things. So there are 4 tracks in this conference. During the utility track, we're going to talk a lot about that. What are the blueprints of applications? How do you get them up on a blockchain so that anybody can access them? How do you curate quality when no one's in control? There's no custodian there to say this is a safe app and that was built by Bob. There has to be some sort of wisdom of the crowds. It's a hugely difficult problem. Just solving it for identifying a person was called Web of Trust. We started doing that in 1991. Still not completely figured out. The good news is we're not in this alone. This is an industry-wide concern. Not just our industry, but the entire class of developers. This movement, Cardano, blockchain, is about liberating every single thing it touches. It doesn't matter if it's a telecommunications company that lives in an ossified monopolistic world with tight regulations and well, that's just the way it works and it's worked that way for a century and deal with it, to an app developer who just wants to make a video game and is tired of being told they can't do microtransactions or something else because it violates an app store policy. They're united in the fact that systems beyond them are constraining and controlling their ability to innovate and create. The point of the tools and the technologies we build is first everyone is free.
Dude, hij zegt precies wat ik al maanden zeg. Holy fuck.
And also you are liberated to live your dreams and create the things you want to create. And hopefully we're making that point. If you add up MOE and Dish, that's 13 million people just there the next 12 to 24 months coming online. If you look at the community itself, it's in the millions. And we're just about ready for explosive growth. Basha will bring new technology like Mithril. Now, I fully admit that sometimes Daedalus needs to speed up a little bit. I fully admit that we need a better light client game. The problem is that we couldn't just copy a light client design from Bitcoin or Ethereum because all these protocols were completely new. So it required some time to figure out new cryptographic primitives and new protocols in order to enable a safe light experience. Well, we're here now with the Mithril age. And at this summit, you're going to see presentations about Mithril. And this is not some far-off concept that's coming 5, 10 years from now. Mithril is coming next year. Light clients with full client security are coming next year. And the same technology that enables Mithril to have a great light client experience, which will bring these tens of millions of people into Cardano, is the same technology that will rapidly speed up the validation of full nodes. So that means everything gets better. Daedalus gets faster. Third-party wallets get faster. And it's all open source. It's all available not just for Yoroi and Flint and Daedalus and other wallets. It's available for you, the wallet builders, building your own projects, for Catalyst, for all kinds of things to think about. And this type of technology is so foundational. It can be
Hmm.
reused in Hydra.
Mm.
It can be used for ZK rollups. It can be used for all kinds
Funny
of
thing
things.
is, they never patented anything. They're probably one of the only blockchains that never patented their shit.
Yeah. Nice.
And the research, they always made it public and open
Really
source.
make an aggressive push forward to getting Cardano into the browser and getting Cardano onto your phone. So we have a skunkworks at IO, and we've been working very hard. And some of the presentations
Polkadot is kind of built on their technology, actually. That's the
what's
point.
coming in the next few months, which is going
Het
to
is
be
al
a
mooi
light
van
wallet
blockchain,
that
ja. Je kan
IO has
gewoon
created.
dingen
We're
lenen
bringing
en
to
de
all the
industrie kan
consumers.
sneller groeien, weet je. In plaats van dat je allemaal silo's hebt.
We haven't named it yet. We're having some fights about it. But I assure you, you're really going to like where we're going. Get the wallet, the identity, the voting, the delegation, all these things into the browser and make it easy to install. One click. Make it magical. And by the way, put a dApp store into it.
Fuck,
And
checkmate,
we have a
that's
dApp
it,
store
that's
showing
it. Oh shit, die is er al. Fucking hell.
We have a dApp store we're showing off too. And that'll come rather quickly. And what's so magical about this dApp store is to put dApps in it. Guess who you have to ask?
Nobody.
Exactly! You're getting it! It's permissionless. Yet, if you have this idea of certified software, what that means is, well, anybody
a web
can
of
use
trust,
it. What you can do is allow standards and community to show you what the good and safe apps are.
Yep, this
It's a
web of
great
trust,
balance.
nice.
Open, yet somehow curated. Powerful,
Mm.
yet somehow light. That is what we're going for. That is what we're aiming for. And you know what? We're going to bring millions of users into this thanks to all these deals that we've been making and continue to make. And you're going to bring millions of users into it because you want your businesses to succeed. Just that simple. And every time we bring someone into this ecosystem, we are reinforcing and strengthening the core philosophy of the ecosystem. We're teaching people about the value of decentralization. We're teaching people that they have a voice and they can vote and they can decide where to take these things with Catalyst. We're showing people how to be their own bank. We're showing people how to be self-determined. We're also teaching people to interact with people they've never met before. That is so powerful if you think about it. Look at the diversity of faces. Look at the diversity of this movement. There are people right now watching this in Vietnam. Right now watching this in Rwanda and Cape Town. Right now watching this in Brazil. Right now watching this in Canada. All across the world, over 100 countries. These are the people that are connected to you now. You can learn from them. You can learn from each other. Every single time we bring people into this infrastructure, little by little, it teaches them to listen more, to realize the world is much more nuanced, and it gives them their power back. So, a lot of announcements, a lot of things. 4 tracks: adoption, impact, utility, governance. Each and every one of them, dozens of presentations, hundreds of people from around the planet with incredible ideas, amazing scientific thought, amazing thought on the engineering side, revolutionary ways of building things, an incredible community, lots of impact that's happening. But what unifies all of it is you. And what unifies all of it is the fact that we have dreamed together and actually accomplished something together. It is the privilege of a lifetime to watch this ecosystem grow and make myself so damn irrelevant. There is nothing I can say anymore or do anymore that in any way, shape, or form is going to derail Cardano. The reality is Cardano has outgrown its founder, and that's exactly what was intended. I'm still here. I'll still be here for a long time. But I'm now sitting on the other side of the table, if you think about it. The big announcements that come in the following years, the big things that come in the following, there's going to be so many more of them from you. Kind of like when you looked at the iPhone. Apple says, look at this amazing device, and it's a platform for creativity. How do we think about the iPhone? Do we think about it as a phone? No, we think about it as a collection of experiences. And each and every one of those experiences were built not by Apple, but by the community. That's where the Instagrams came from. That's where the Facebooks come from. All these things, these mobile experiences that you use every single day. Some people more than 8 hours a day when they look at usability scores. They come from other people who have never met Steve Jobs, who have never partnered with Apple, know very little about them, probably never even been to Cupertino. That is where Cardano is going now, thanks to the Goguen era. We have these amazing DEXs coming out. There's the Deged project, which is a gift to the community. So now we have great foundations for stablecoins, tons of partnerships to announce, tons of people to come. I fade away because an army of people stand in front of me. And eventually you'll do far more than anything I ever accomplished, IO ever accomplished. And that's the point of changing the world. Create an engine to allow people to change it for themselves. We did that in our own way. You named the lobster, not me. And I just want to thank you for all of that. You made me believe in humanity again. You made me believe in people again. You made me believe that there are no problems we cannot solve, no mountains we cannot scale, and you made me believe that the 21st century is going to be better than the 20th century. In closing, never be cynical. Never believe that you can't. All you have to do to change the world, and we demonstrated that here with this movement, is just decide that you want to. And thankfully, we now have the tools to do it for everyone, everywhere. Thank you so much.
Genius.
Woep, woep.
Ja. Oké. Het gaat nog wel lang door eigenlijk, maar wat wordt hierna allemaal gedaan? Allemaal beta's van dingen of wat?
Gozer, het is nog steeds bezig, maar ja, nee, ja, voor de rest is nou heel veel interviews, heel veel gesprekken tussen mensen, allemaal mensen die er aan specifieke dingen werken. Ze gaan dieper op die dingen in, zeg maar. Het is gewoon een heel conference, in principe, digitale conference.
Nou, ik ben wel blij.
Dat
Dat was wel het belangrijkste. Dan ga ik straks, of ja, we gaan gewoon...
Zeker, ja.
Oké, damn.
Zeker belangrijk. Maar ze geven in die andere dingen ook nog allemaal andere partnerships, weet je wel. Die ze allemaal hebben gemaakt met overheden. Ze hebben, ja, volgens mij hebben ze die ook nog bekend gemaakt. Ik weet niet meer wat, maar... Ja. En voor de rest was het een beetje een sociaal event zelf, zeg maar, in Amsterdam.
Ja.
Zat je voornamelijk te praten bij mensen, ja.
Stel je voor dat El Salvador gewoon Cardano had gedaan. Oh my god. Atali
Ze hebben daar nu contact mee.
Oh, oké. Dat dus. En ook Elon bijvoorbeeld. Als hij gewoon Cardano gaat chillen in plaats van allemaal shitcoins.
Ik heb dat liever niet. Ik wil
ik
wil Cardano kopen.
Ja, dat dus. Dat zeg ik ook vaak. Ik wil nog accumulaten.
Maar ik zei het wat project.
I walked in on. What are you two doing in that?
Being nerdy.
I don't know. I thought this was probably a very powerful speech, honestly.
Yeah, it was. So, Tali, how you doing? No? Okay, I see.
What?
I got actually really good news for you. So I was talking to Lil Bagel. You know Lil Bagel, right? He was responsible for VRCon. And turns out VR chat is gonna we'll just blow them out of the water. You know Gary's mod, right?
Yeah.
Apparently that creator was like first trying to make his own engine, right? Or VR game in Unreal Engine.
You know this is old news, right, God?
Oh fuck. Well, to me it was new
You know
news.
how old news that is.
You know
like
about
I've already got plans for Sandbox.
Yeah, Sandbox is basically what VR chat should have been, and there's already a big community. It's holy fuck, like.
Yeah, you know, I would be more involved in it, except you basically have to personally know Gary Newman in some way in order to get a dev key for it. So.
Yeah, I mean, I know Bagel, and he's in close contact with Gary. So
if you
And
want.
plus, with Sandbox, people are already gonna make Dark RP in it, so
Yeah, I know.
leaves me
Yeah,
nothing much to do.
you're right. Okay, let's go here. But yeah, like, dude, it's the fucking Source 2 engine, which is what Half-Life Alyx is using, right?
Yeah.
And that performance is
Yeah.
amazing. Like, max FPS, you know? High quality. Holy fuck. And full customizability. Even physics are even better. You can just pick anything up and do whatever you want with it. So I'm excited.
Yeah. I'll need to learn the Source engine, that's the thing.
Yeah, it's Lua. That's the whole issue. But a lot of developers already are familiar with it. But oh, and you can also easily upload in a VR chat world, for example. At least in FBX, you just drop it in there and put it into this thing called Anvil, and then it can like work with, yeah, that engine. And it basically, like, I've been waiting to get into VR development. I'm like, the tools here kind of suck, even though they're the best there are, right? But now that this is coming out,
Sandbox obviously would have the best tools out of all of them, obviously.
I don't know.
Like,
What do
I
you
can't
think?
deny that.
Oh yeah, you sure?
Yes.
I mean, it's been out. Yeah. Okay, that's perfect. And then comes the issue of like the metaverse. Like, I would say VR chat isn't dead, right? I mean, you don't want to like leave your friends behind just to try a battle game, right? So once they get their heads out of their ass, they
Look, I
might.
already have plans for goddamn Sandbox. I'm already technically part of the Sandbox military RP group.
Oh goddamn. Okay, well, there you go. The VR is saved and the
yeah.
world is saved because of Cardano and like people waking up. Oh yeah, I've got some good news though. I was talking with Jack again, and so this $300 million facility, right, full of nerds that are basically free to do any kind of Manhattan project that they would want to, like jetpacks and whatever, really. That's still happening. And yesterday he had like talks with some investors and some people of the team, and this guy was basically okay with giving them complete freedom and like $150 million, something like that, in investments. And there's other investors looking because they know where this is going, right? Each and every one involved is like Elon Musk level artistic, you know, stuff like that. So that's, yeah, can be good.
Why are you comparing people to Elon Musk? You know Elon Musk is a bad example when you're speaking with me.
I know, but I mean, I'm saying level autistic, right? That kind of person, like you, me. I'm not sure about, Kurt's also autistic, so I guess so. Yeah. But yeah, those people are gonna change the world. Like, we basically want to make cool shit, and we're not greedy motherfuckers, right? We just want to save the world, or at least live our sci-fi fantasies full of waifus and fun and like free shit.
It's the rise of the Ubermensch, the superior human being, the autist.
Yes. Yeah. No, but that's what's gonna happen. Like, honestly, it might be an evolution, right? Like a new type, right? So just a human being that's just fuck. What's the main difference? That's logical, I guess, and just wants to do good shit because they're good people and when
Cripplingly unsocial, smart enough to know how fucked humanity is, but not smart enough to know what what emotion someone is trying to display, and not smart enough to tie their shoelaces half the time.
Yeah, but you can just write software to like detect emotion or like do a lot of experiments in VR without being beaten up, right? So now you can still rise above normies with the right tools.
You say this from a perspective of someone who's not quite as autistic as some people.
I agree. Like, I've seen some weird autismo here, like, and they're annoying to deal with.
You say as if like having a tool that'll show people what emotion the other person is showing is going to magically make it so autistic people can still do well in social situations. But
No,
like,
it's like a cane, you know. It's not gonna help. It's not gonna completely change it, but it might slowly make it more bearable for a percentage of people on the spectrum, right?
it does not make it more bearable knowing the other person's emotion.
You don't know. Like, you don't. I mean, how would you know?
Oh, I know. I know how a customer feels when they walk through the front door and how based on how they act.
No, you
That
don't.
still doesn't make
No.
me feel way. It doesn't help me know what the fuck to do about something.
One, they're faking it. They do this to. They're basically Karens, right? They just want to get better service or like a cheaper deal, whatever. They just want better service. So obviously they're gonna act like spoiled children, just to make you feel threatened or whatever. But that's all an act.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, we know that, but still, what the fuck are we gonna do about it? We don't
Depends.
instinctively know what to do about those kind of people. We need that shit spelled out for us, and half the time that still doesn't fucking help.
Okay, I mean, what if an AI tells you what to do about it? And then you're free of blame.
Whatever, you fucking crackhead.
No. I'm just looking for a solution. But anyway, it's the main problem is you shouldn't have been in that situation. Like you're wasting your time just fixing computers for people who do not have the will to learn how to deal with their own shit, right? And then you also have to deal with broken, irreparable systems from Apple, for example. So, I mean, the problem goes deeper than that. So, basically, you want to avoid the problem at all. But we're way too far
yeah, I'll
ahead
go
from that.
magically get a job at some super secret lab that'll make me magically do all the stuff that I want to do.
Yeah, that's
right.
actually the solution. So, once we start hiring there, I mean, you're free to work, and you can work remotely. Like, this guy basically said that they're gonna place a screen there for me, so I can always look into the office and control stuff, and they can also see me if I want to. So I don't have to go there. I actually kind of want to wait to go there. I want to just go there with the boat and the jetpack, so I can like make my entry. But yeah, we'll see.
I have an idea.
Oh, yeah. What?
I think I have got an idea of a social media platform where you can solve two of the biggest problems.
Sex?
Shitty content.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Shitty content. And, well, cancel culture /
Oh, yeah, that's the main issues we have. Yeah, how?
You build a platform where you can only post once every X amount of time. Like once a week, once a day, I don't know.
Oh, it also saves the time.
Very limited.
Saves
so
your time
the quality,
too.
the quality will always be better. Because you cannot keep posting and posting. You have to actually think about something. And if you, for example, mention someone in that one single post or talk about someone or whatever, it means a lot more.
Yeah,
because you cannot post anything else. So
you're adding scarcity.
You get better quality.
Yeah.
Scarcity. Yeah. And the second thing is that you built this thing on blockchain. So
so it's
the end user will not even know. They will not know that they're using it. That's the goal. Nobody knows they're using it.
Okay.
Except for developers or whatever.
And how would you fund the operations? Like, well, it probably doesn't cost a lot, but just in case, right? Probably
Here it
out of
comes.
pocket.
I have already thought of it. You basically, there will be a smart contract that will every epoch. Every epoch was about 5 days on Cardano, right? Every 5 days, there will be a smart contract where people can bid up to get a super post or something along those lines with a lot more exposure.
and we can bid it up or whatever, and we get a percentage of the profit from that in order to fund operations. But the person that actually wins the bid gets to place that to propose somewhere. I don't know how it's gonna work exactly, and it will obviously turn into an NFT or whatever. People can be happy, and they basically have now a timestamp on the blockchain for the rest of time. A timestamp of whatever
this
message they want
would
to put
be
there.
really good, especially for important people, so their message doesn't get drowned out, right?
And I'm actually convinced that this is a solid project that can actually get funded by Catalyst.
Probably, yeah.
And I think I can actually hire people.
Mm-hmm.
If I get the funding.
How much funding
and I don't think it's
would you
that
need?
I would say at least 1 year of runway, and maybe 2 or 3 really good developers to get it off, to get at least a beta working.
Okay. Yeah.
So that
sense.
would be like, how much would a good developer be? I don't know.
I would
50K,
say
maybe 200K would be
200K is like the upper range.
fantastic.
Right?
But I can also create like some kind of alpha version myself. Proof of concept kind of thing.
I would say you can probably do this yourself, right? Like it literally just posting messages and that logic. That's straightforward. Yeah. And
I don't see any way of this, being a stupid idea.
Yeah, the only thing is people might
actually make use of.
So, how would you find content? Would it just be one? Yeah.
And you can make payments to one another if you want to. With any crypto, any thing you like.
Oh yeah, there's one thing that I figured. Like, what's stopping people from just making dummy accounts to like circumvent the post limit?
They can. Just like you can create infinite amount of Twitter accounts. If you want to, you
Yeah,
can.
but that's actually a benefit because then you'd have the most users suddenly. For a reason.
that's not that. But if you like, for example, right, you can like create 10 Twitter accounts, but what's the benefit of doing that?
Only a benefit if you care about numbers.
Post more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, you still have one account that you want, your friends on.
I mean, that post limit has issues in and of itself. Say, for example,
Why?
you're like me. For example, on the VR chat subreddit, there's a very similar system where you can only make a post every week, or like every month even. And, thus I don't promote my stuff on Reddit because I only have 1 month, one post a month.
Yeah.
But I make regular developments in like batches.
That's a really long time. But if you have one post a day, you better make a count. You get really quality stuff on there then.
No, okay. So the only issue I see is inequality. Like if you have money, you can commission someone to use their vote to write something about you, something that you want them to write. So you can pay someone to like post your posts, right? Let's say you want to say Trump is shit, whatever, right? And then you'll just have
like
someone else say it.
Influencers selling, I get that. They can do that. It's probably,
but that's good too.
Since you can only make a post a day, you better make it count.
Okay. But
and you don't get like fucking infinite amount of reactions and that kind of stuff, right? Because like you will not get the toxicity of Twitter, for example, because it's just not worth it.
I would still
the person you're hating on is not worth your post.
That's true, but no, at some points you might want to post, right? So let's say there's something you really have to post on, but you already used your posts, then you're like, fuck, I can't say this whole important thing to like save people or whatever, really. Like that might be a limit. So maybe it needs to be geared for a certain type of topic, so that doesn't happen. I don't know what, but
Do you mean?
politics move pretty fast, right? Let's say.
Yeah, sure. But like, here it is. Like, you want to make more practical, real use of it, but most people use social media just to keep up with one another and send each other stuff.
So basically, this is like.
For example, you posting a picture of you in the group, and you had a party last night, and you put all your friends there, like other friends that get tagged in that or whatever, and then see themselves and see them
that's
post that.
true.
You know,
Yeah,
that means
like
that
summary.
means something, right? Instead of
How about this? How about a system that,
actually,
makes summaries of everyone's posts into one? So you can like quickly go through your social media feed by just seeing a summary for each person that you care. No, but it's all spread out over. No, it's not a summary. It's still everything like mixed together. But if you only like get the important bits out, right? So like an AI parses the messages for you and like knows what you like, and then it only shows that. Then you can quickly scroll through.
Algorithm for videos.
Yeah, but you still have to watch it.
I don't know about that one. That's debatable, but like,
yeah,
I don't know. The core idea is just, it's a different way of doing social media. Maybe it catches on. Maybe it's fucking terrible.
Yeah, it's definitely worth beta testing, right? So I would say make a quick application.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be on a blockchain, right? At first.
Yeah, and besides that, and also the idea of how you get the funding part is also very interesting, because maybe it will end up being used for advertisements or whatever.
Depends, because it's very expensive, right? Just for one. Yeah, so I would say it's worth experimenting.
Most people want the collector's item, right? Because the thing is, what I also want to do is add some like more NFT support, and payment support. So like when you have your profile, you can just show your NFTs there if you want to, that kind of and stuff.
That's cool. It's like a badge of honor or whatever, and you can maybe earn NFTs for certain things.
But the main idea here is that like you have the high quality blockchain social media that you want, and the thing is it's built on blockchain. So basically, most people that will end up using it in the beginning, just like the internet was, right, by enthusiasts. But eventually, hopefully, with enough funding, advertising, I don't know how that works. I'm just a lowly developer, okay?
No, you're not. It's
maybe
just
I can actually grow bigger than that, because in the end, you don't really you can connect your wallet, and send money to people, whatever, but you don't directly use blockchain necessarily, and at the same time, you don't get infinite posts or messages. The fees are not high at all. They're pretty low.
Yeah, I was thinking, how would people use or abuse this? Like, it could
Well, I don't see
how are you meant to get those advertising eyes in? How are you meant to get the money out of advertising?
The
How
NFT
do I get
post,
the money
right?
out of
the main post?
the NFT post?
Yeah, that's basically an ad. So
there's one super post available every day, maybe every week, and people can buy that.
Oh my
if they want
god,
to.
I would say this is perfect for news, like world news. Stuff that's really important, and I would say it's a good way
I
of.
have no idea how popular are gonna use it. If they want to post their dog and put it on a blockchain and make it forever, that super post.
I kind of think that maybe.
And then have one page where all the previous super posts.
But what's stopping you from making every post an NFT? It's still, I mean.
This concept of NFT sounds really stupid to me.
It's like a tradable thing. Like maybe people give value to the weirdest things. But go on.
Okay, I don't like this, because I hate everyone that like buys a fucking NFT of a couple of pixels. They don't. People
I know.
Fuck you, buddy.
No.
And NFT just means
I want money.
Proof of ownership.
Yeah, it means proof of ownership. But
and some people really care about the proof of ownership of their shit. So I don't. I don't understand art. I don't understand NFTs necessarily. But I do understand that like having those super posts on a social media platform, what people care about. That if you want to sell that post in a decentralized way, you need an NFT.
Yeah.
After the post, the NFT is gonna be technically worthless because it cannot be used anymore. But at that moment, at that specific moment when that post needs to be made, it needs to be an NFT.
Yep.
In order for the smart contract to make a decentralized auction. As long as you don't want the government shutting this down or regulating the social media, if you don't want that to happen, then you need to do everything in a decentralized way. And that post needs to be an NFT.
I did think about
that.
Yeah.
NFT is not a piece of art. It's a non-fungible
I actually think
token.
you might be making your life a lot harder, because actually making traditional social media with NFTs without a limit is probably better, but with a small fee per post. Like if people have to pay to post. Oh yeah, go on.
Imagine that on this depths marketplace. You know, this that what did he say? That marketplace, right?
Yeah.
The dark web.
Like,
oh
yeah.
Oh, you can place it there too.
Yeah.
Fuck.
If I place it there, it's gonna be probably one of the most high value social medias on that in that ecosystem.
That's already definitely worth. Okay. But I would experiment with two versions, one with limits and one without limits, and see whatever turns. Yeah, it's kind of tricky. I don't know what. But some people just want to talk a lot, right? And they would feel
limits,
bad.
You get Twitter. You literally get Twitter.
No, but the limit is money, right? In a sense of like a post could like cost 10 cents, maybe. No.
The super post part is kind of necessary and at the same time kind of fun, and it's not spammy in any way, right? If you start having to charge people for every post.
For a voice, that's kind of bad. Yeah,
dude,
never mind.
That's like VRChat charging 50 cents a month for every avatar you want to save in your
that's
slots, you know?
I agree.
Like, it's like, what the fuck, dude? Fuck off. I don't want microtransactions.
Meanwhile, mobile phone companies charge me 10p per text.
At least, like, maybe in a different type of platform that's possible, but not in a social media.
But how about adding a failsafe so people get to vote on the posting frequency? So they can curate it themselves to say, hey, we want to talk a bit more, like maybe 2, 3. They can just vote on it every week or something, based on the importance. Like if you need to talk a lot, if like there's like an emergency, maybe that's useful, right? But or they would use another. Oh, never mind. Actually, we need a slow mode social media. Like honestly, people are just being overloaded way too much with everything. So I like the concept. I would definitely scroll through it at least once a day, when I wake up. See, hey, what's new?
Yeah, because the most high value fucking posts will be made by people that actually, you care about because you follow them or whatever.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I love it. And if you don't follow, so basically,
it's just a better, high quality version of Twitter.
It's also a lot easier because everyone who you follow shows up on top, and then it's just the random popular people that are followed after that, right? So that's also an easy sorting mechanism.
The super post will be on top.
Yeah, the super post is on top, but then after that, the people you follow, and after that, just random people that are very popular. Then you never really miss.
I would say more. I don't know. That's either that or that we have some kind of smart contract way of figuring out how to create a AI/algorithm in a smart contracts to figure out how
important the post is, or what?
What? Well, yeah, not only how important, because then you get the most popular, right? That's easy. You just count the numbers, really.
Upvotes or whatever, maybe. Yeah.
But but I was thinking about what if you want to make it more relevant to persons? Relevancy.
Yeah, you would need AI curation for that, but that becomes expensive quickly. I would say version 1 is already good to keep it simple, right? What I just described. Version 2, like let's say you still have the ability to like upgrade it. Then you start like tailoring it to people's well, it's still
I'm gonna
tricky.
pitch this with a couple of friends and see
Yeah, just talk
what
about
comes
it.
up.
Yeah, that's good.
But I honestly think this has some kind of potential in many ways, and
It
I see a
does.
way to get
Especially if you're the
funding
first. Yeah,
to get
Catalyst.
funding without
Losing the company and like getting external interests involved.
You don't get it. There is no company.
Okay, but yeah. Yeah, you're right. There's no company.
There's no company.
Oh my god.
And maybe I can form a company that like maintains it, but in the end, I also want the
Foundation.
governance layer. I want it to be completely built on Cardano's principles. I believe in them. I want to make. Of course, I want to make money off of this, and I want to make, because it's gonna have a website. Maybe it's better to have some kind of foundation / company to maintain the project, but in the end we have no control over the project whatsoever. We just develop on it. We're just the developers. We're not the maintainers, because that's the community. That's not me. That's not us. So we are under no jurisdiction, really.
Okay, so another thing, moderation.
developers.
That's the thing that breaks social media usually, right? So I would use the same thing as the App Store. But go on.
Yeah, exactly. The App Store. Web of trust. Build it in.
I'm kind of happy that like they're also using this web of trust, like the similar principle that Fiducia is based on.
Web of trust is a solution.
Yep.
Oh, I think this can actually be a pretty cool and very innovative thing.
Yep.
So yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, go for it. Oh, yeah, I have some news for you. So you know that idea about the translations and whatever. I was talking to Lucid about it, right? And I told him, this is how you could make it. You know, just use Python in this sense, because apparently it's super easy to make in Python. He basically made all of it within an hour. I just told him what to do, and yeah, and there's like libraries for parsing a subtitle file, right? The SRT from even MKV Matroska files, and it's all super easy. So basically, you can just run this over all of your anime collections, whatever. Do the translation based on the level that you want to set it. It could even edit this translation file directly. So the translated thing is the default when you start the video, right? And there you go. Like, you're done. And the thing is, like, once people start sharing these things, this would end up everywhere like dust. And people would automatically already be using that system without, well, just that, because it's just added there as a translation, you know, and it would be a standard indirectly without you forcing it on anyone. It would just spread naturally. And it's also a natural way of learning language. Yeah, go on.
Yes. I think that's really something worth exploring. I think. Ik weet niet waarom we nog Engels praten trouwens, maar
I got to tell you was, yeah.
Ik denk dat we langzamerhand wel. Dat we nu wel in de buurt komen van solid shit.
Ja.
Nee, serieus.
We zitten echt so close.
En ik wil overal aan meedoen. Ik wil overal aan helpen. En,
ja, maar ik heb straks toegang tot een fucking megalab, hè? Weet je? Dus ook voor hardware shit. Dus, maar software zit weer goed.
En ik heb toegang tot Codex trouwens. Als je een API key
ja, ik heb pas toegang gekregen. Ik moet nog kijken wat ik ermee ga bouwen. Ik wou eerst de translation dingen meedoen, maar dat is al gefixt soort van. Ik moet nu kijken wat ik ermee wil doen. Wacht, heb je gekeken naar of je smart contract code kan schrijven met Codex? Want Er is heel veel... Ja. Dude.
Oké, kijk.
Zullen we dat
Ik
gewoon
denk dat
proberen?
van Cardano... dat er niet heel veel...
Nee, dude,
aangezien heel
jawel.
veel van de...
Oh ja, nee, sorry.
Ik denk niet dat
Nee,
het
jawel,
is
jawel.
echt heel...
Nee, dude, dit is smart
heel
contract
geweldig is.
converter. Gewoon Solidity. En dan ga je het converten naar Cardano.
Nou, dat wou ik net
Ja,
zeggen.
ja,
Maar
ja.
je kan ook Solidity gebruiken en dan die ERC20 converter.
Dude, wij kunnen gewoon alles maken zo. Ja.
Nee, maar straks kan je ook gewoon developen bij JavaScript en
Ja,
Solidity en
ja,
fucking
dat dus.
Python en alles wat je wil. Dat is ook een goal, hè? Dat zeggen ze ook. We willen
Mhm.
gewoon alle developers on board krijgen. Niet alleen mensen die specifiek een taal gaan leren ervoor.
Oh,
We willen
fuck.
gewoon
Dude.
de 25 miljoen developers die er in de wereld zijn, wij willen gewoon dat ze allemaal in hun taal op ons
Ja,
kunnen bouwen.
nee, dat is gewoon al ideaal. Dus eigenlijk, Cardano heeft gewonnen. Ik was bijna gesweet door Solana, door de speed, maar Cardano heeft het op de juiste manier opgelost. Dus...
Speed wordt opgelost, dat moet je niet, dat
Ja.
is heideren.
Ja.
En dat doen, hun maken gewoon chains, of een sidechains,
Sidechains,
die
ja.
kunnen draaien, exponentieel kunnen draaien. En ze zeggen dat zodra hij eruit is, basically,
Mhm.
met de current rekenkracht die we nu hebben, op dit moment, kunnen we in de honderden miljoenen TPS hebben.
Shit.
En ze zeggen in principe tegen de tijd dat dat uit is, verwachten ze dat in de biljoenen te hebben. Dus ze zeggen scalability is geen
Het is
issue.
infinite. Ja, ik hoorde al infinite, maar het is ook
Ja,
echt
ja.
infinite. Dus...
Is basically infinite. Basically moet je infinite channels gaan aanmaken op die manier. Een beetje hetzelfde idee als hoe zeg je dat? Lightning Network. Kind of een beetje hetzelfde idee.
Ja, maar weet je wat het
beetje,
is?
ja.
We zitten nu dus in de singularity, als je het mij vraagt. Alles kunnen we nu gewoon super schaalbaar doen. Zelfs zonder een miljardenbedrijf achter je, weet je. Je kan het gewoon zomaar doen. Als je kan programmeren, weet je, lezen en schrijven.
Cardano is letterlijk zijn eigen land.
Ja, nee, daar is hij mee
een
bezig.
listing maken en
Ja.
de community vote of mijn idee. Ik denk dat ik heel veel votes kan krijgen met mijn idee.
Ja, ik moet daar ook eens
Als ik
naar
genoeg
gaan
votes
kijken.
krijg funding.
Ja.
Met die funding kan ik het online gooien en tada.
Hey,
weet je
nee,
wel.
maar hij zit gewoon al te praten over zijn fucking army van mensen die gewoon programmeren en shit maken, weet je.
Ja.
En als ik
Ja.
daar aankom van, hey,
Ja, maar dat is ook
ik
mooi,
wil
het
een
is-
heel land maken voor jullie.
ja, ja.
Wat doe je mee? 3D printen.
En hoe awesome is het dat dit allemaal gefund wordt van alle mensen die Cardano gebruiken. Puur omdat ze gewoon mee eens zijn met het basisregel.
Ja, dus dat is eigenlijk...
Allermooiste. Nee, maar
Ja.
het allermooiste van dat alles.
Hm.
Het is, iedereen heeft nog steeds gewoon echt als zijn eigen wallet. Niks wordt van iemand gestolen, wat dan ook. Weet je wel? Het is
Ja,
geen taxes,
dude,
niks.
dat is gewoon een country. Weet je, hiermee kan je echt een hele world government opdraaien waar iedereen het mee eens is. En dan heb je alsnog vrijheid en dan alsnog de benefits van de collective. Dus dan kunnen we alles oplossen. Dus dit is het gewoon. Dus Cardano, even kijken, AI gebruiken en allemaal 3D printed bullshit. Dan kan je eigenlijk alles automatiseren ter wereld. En dan nog met VR koppelen bijvoorbeeld, met de metaverse. Dan heb je eigenlijk alles opgelost. Kunnen we eindelijk relaxen en andere dingen doen. Ik weet niet wat, space misschien. Oh ja, jetpacks, chillen, repopulaten. Heel Japan repopulaten. Daar kan ik wel voor zorgen.
Oké, zo ja.
Ja, anyway, ik ga ook wat dingen doen. Oh ja, er was laatst ook een nieuwe update voor die testpilots map. Dus het is wel echt vet. Ik ben er wel blij mee. Ben je er al geweest?
Welke?
Testpilots. Dus echt heeft een grote update gekregen. Lag is weg, zeg maar. Ook al zit je in de achterstoel, weet je. Maar ja, goed. Ik ga daar gewoon even wat chillen. Oh ja?
Wacht, die vind ik een hele leuke.
Oké.
Deze vind ik leuk. Cardano heeft onironisch nu in Catalyst, as we speak, right now, 40 miljoen zit aan funding.
Ik heb ook nog nieuws. Dat kwam net binnen. Ja, zie ik nu pas. DDoS-aanval op corona-check-app zorgt voor overbelasting. Dus al die shit is straks onbruikbaar. Ja.
Fuck, nou weet ik niet. Nee, dat was echt...
Wat
hadden we nou net over?
Je had het over Cardano met 40 miljoen in die catalyst ding. En ik wou iets van de Jets laten zien. Engeland zit te kutten, benzinetekort, de Brexit en allemaal bullshit. En allemaal tekort in de winkels. Dus ja, we were right.
Dan ook een spike in energieprijzen krijgen.
Nee, dat maakt helemaal niet uit, dude. Dat is alleen maar goed. Rusland doet er hier veel beter van. Rusland is echt de grote winnaar geworden van al deze bullshit. Holy fuck. Zit gewoon lekker gewoon te farmen en te chillen eigenlijk daar.
Ja. En wij blijven maar shit opkopen. What the fuck, jongen.
Ja, dat maakt niet echt
uit. Wij gooien onze gaskranen dicht en hun gooien ze open. En wij kopen het voor duurder in. Ik snap echt niet wat de verschil daartussen is. Of wij nou gaan zitten... Ja.
Gewoon domme politici. Weet je, we hebben helemaal geen... Waarom hebben wij ruzie met Rusland? Het is gewoon Amerika die loopt te kutten daarmee. Dan moeten wij leuk meedoen, maar...
Ik wil in een decentralized land wonen. Ik ben echt convinced.
Ja, same.
Ik ben done. Ik heb laatst...
Ik ben ook
done.
Ik ben al lang done, dus ik ga mijn eigen landje maken met like-minded.
Ik vind het best om, wat ik net al zei, ik ga social media dingen bouwen. Het helemaal decentralized. Niemand kan ermee, niemand kan erbij. Ik maak het wordt gereleased.
Ja, ik weet ook gewoon dat het gewoon
succesvol dat ik het blijf developen, prima.
Ja, gewoon just do it. Just do it. Het kost jou ook helemaal niks eigenlijk. Weet je, en dan ben je financially independent, dan kan je nog meer goede dingen gaan doen. Weet je, zo ga je schalen.
En het allermooiste.
Ja.
En ik doe het eigenlijk op een company. En op het moment dat iemand wil dat ik het ga regulaten of wat dan ook, zeg gewoon, ja, maar kijk. Het enige wat mijn company doet is, er is this community, weet je wel, in de metaverse, ik zie. En die betaalt ons om dit te developen.
Ja,
en wij moeten elke keer proposals doen naar hun om changes in te voeren. En hun voten er uiteindelijk om. Het zit in het systeem. Ik heb daar geen macht over. Sorry.
Ja,
en wij blijven maar developen. Wat willen ze zeggen? Stop met developen. Oké, dan stop met developen. Prima.
Neem iemand anders het over.
En dan komt er een andere party. Ja, precies.
Er wordt gewoon geforkt of zo. I don't know. Dus dat is gewoon niet stoppen zonder het internet uit te zetten. Maar weet je, dan hebben ze meer problemen. Dan loopt alles vast. Anyway.
Dus... Ja, maar het feit dat Charles ook gewoon zegt letterlijk van...
Ja.
Ik vertrust de CDC niet meer. Ik trust dit niet meer.
Ja.
Fuck jullie. Fuck overheden. En weet je, wat willen ze eraan doen? Helemaal niks. Want het runt nu gewoon.
Je kan mij ook niet disappearen, zeg maar. Weet je, dus hij is ook veilig daarvan. Ja. Gewoon checkmate.
Hij zegt ook gewoon, ja, maar ik zou het, je kan alles weghalen van, maar het blijft gewoon bestaan. Het is niet meer te stoppen. Sorry man. De tijd om het nog te stoppen, dat is voorbij. Dat is niet meer.
Nee, maar dat is ook het probleem. Als ze wakker waren, hadden ze A, al die problemen voorkomen en B, was het niet nodig geweest. Weet je, het loopt allemaal toch hand in hand. Dus ik vind het gewoon prima.
En Ada heeft nou trouwens een partnership met Chainlink aangemaakt. Dat is wel grappig.
Nu pas? Maar ja, dat is wel nice.
Ja. Nee, ze hebben eigenlijk altijd met Wolfram shit willen doen. Maar ze zeiden van... voor oracles, weet je wel. Eigenlijk staan we open voor alles en iedereen te integreren. En projectjes te maken, vinden we niet erg. Kom maar door.
Dude,
en Chainlink is gewoon zelf waarschijnlijk een beetje laat geweest.
Ja. Chainlink heeft gewoon zoveel partnerships, dat is niet normaal meer. En dan nog China, weet je, die gewoon alles dichtgooit.
De future is echt exciting. Ik heb gewoon weer een positieve view,
ja, same, gewoon in één dag.
Wat Charles ook gewoon zegt, van alles krumpelt om ons heen, maar uiteindelijk is er één pad, weet je wel, die nou opengelegd is naar een betere toekomst. En ik denk niet dat je naar een andere kan pointen en zeggen, oké, die heeft ook potential, want dat is het niet.
Nee, maar als iemand een beter idee heeft, laat ze maar komen, maar dat is er niet. Dus dan zijn wij al snel klaar, toch? En deze future is gewoon exciting.
Ik heb een vraag voor jou, oké? Met Solana en dat soort soort. Oké. Ik ga jou een stel vragen stellen. En jij beantwoordt mij met de chain, oké? Welke van alle grote dingen waar jij nu een beetje in gelooft, weet je, dus Solana hoort er even nu bij, Ethereum, ja?
Ja.
Welke heeft hoge security?
Nou, gezien wat er met Solana is gebeurd, dat er nog een beta is, dan Cardano natuurlijk, maar Bitcoin hebben we ook. Bitcoin zit ook wel goed, maar... dat is een lastige, want... we hebben nog...
Cardano is nog net met smart contracts, ja.
Nee, qua stability op smart contracts, Ethereum.
Aha. Ik denk... En oké. Weet je waar het nou op neerkomt? Ik heb een hele leuke, hè. Het enige waar ik uiteindelijk nu denk, waar Ethereum nog steeds op voorloopt, is developer adoption. Voor de rest, helemaal niks meer.
Nee, maar dat is het eigenlijk.
Letterlijk een joke. Solana staking? Ik weet niet eens, ja?
I don't know, man. Maar weet je, het punt is, Ethereum zit Cardano slechter na te doen. En daarnaast, ze gaan al hun userbase verliezen, zeg maar. Dus al die contracten kunnen gewoon gemigreerd worden, nu al. Weet je? Gewoon bam. Gewoon, en dan alles wat op Ethereum staat straks al op Cardano, weet je? Iedereen kan het gewoon forken, converten, done. 5 minuten. Shit. Dus het is game over en de beste hebben gewonnen. Gewoon geen fucking tirannie. Dat het gewoon overwint, maar gewoon echt logica.
Nee, ja, Solana vind ik letterlijk een joke, want er is zo... Om Solana zo interessant te maken, zoals het nu is extreem veel centralization plaatsgevonden.
Ja, nee, maar dat had ik niet eens in de gaten, maar ja,
moment,
dat is.
En
Ethereum is ook centralized, hè? In Fura, weet je, dat houdt het eigenlijk allemaal draaiend. Dus dat is ook centralized garbage. En Wall Street zit er allemaal in. Ja, weet je, het gaat niet eens om het geld nu, maar het is meer van... Wat er staat, is dat gewoon useful, weet je. Schaalbaar, decentraal. En ik zou niet eens zeggen dat het uitmaakt of Cardano gewoon een eerlijke verdeling heeft. Weet je, dat kan. Die kan er eerder bij zijn geweest. Maar je kan sowieso je eigen coins opmaken.
Cardano heeft 95% van zijn dingen public weggedaan, basically. Door middel van staking en public sale. Alleen maar ongeveer 5% is naar dingen gegaan. Naar Cardano zelf. Geen enkel ander project op Ergo na, wat ook eigenlijk een aftakking is van Cardano.
Ja, klopt.
Hebben dat ook gedaan. Heel weinig gaan we naar de developers toe. Oké.
Ja, dat maakt niet echt zoveel uit, maar ja, 5% is al heel veel.
Hier komt Solana. Maar ik heb hier ook de cijfers van Solana. Ja. Oké. Solana. 1% public sale.
Are you kidding me?
Ja. Ongeveer 40... ja, 39, 40... Laten we even een beetje groot afronden. 40% is community allocations. Dus airdrops voornamelijk. En de manier waarop ze dat hebben gedaan, hebben meer whales gecreëerd dan wat dan ook.
Ja.
13% naar de foundation.
Oké.
En 48, dus close to 50% naar insiders. Venture capital.
Ja, fuck dat. Fuck it. Ik ga echt straks even aankondigen, fuck Solana, soort van op een nette manier. Cardano is it. There you go.
Ja.
Oké, nou, maar...
Dit is wat ik elke keer neem als een project. Elke keer als ik een nieuw project hoor en
de tokenomics.
Er is hype over wat ik kijk naar de tokenomics. Als we niet meer, als meer dan 80 tot 85% of minder dan 80 of 85% van de shit niet naar de public is gegaan, op een eerlijke manier is verdeeld, dan kijk ik al niet meer, want dan weet ik alleen dat het project bestaat om de mensen on top, zeg maar, rijk te maken en te dumpen om de mensen die het later inkopen. Daar komt het letterlijk neer. En dat is letterlijk wat Chainlink nu ook aan het doen is. Chainlink zit nu al een maand of 1, 2 aan een stuk gewoon te dumpen op hun mensen.
Nee, dat hebben ze constant gedaan. Voor een jaar plus. 2 jaar misschien. En dat is gewoon de prijs van de klant. Hoezo? Weet je, ze schiet zichzelf gewoon in de voet. Ze kunnen gewoon letterlijk gewoon chillen, weet je. What the fuck?
Ja. Maar, oh ja, dat wou ik zeggen trouwens. Cardano Foundation, die betaalde dat hele evenement. Dus die had, evenement kostte niks. En het mooie was, er waren ook representatives van Cardano zelf daar. Dus kon ik ook even mee praten, was ook wel cool. En ook van IOHK en zo. Maar daar komt het mooie. Zij hebben voor dat event betaald. Nou, dat was een open bar. Dus je kon drinken wat je wilde. Ze hadden allemaal hapjes.
Nee,
je had volgens mij allemaal biertjes zitten drinken daar. Oh, letterlijk voor free.
Free as een free beer, oké. Ik had er wel bij willen zijn, maar het ging echt om mijn principes. Gewoon dit... Ik kon natuurlijk wel zo'n domme test doen, maar dan nog, ja.
Ik ben er ook... Ja, nou ja, ik koos er dan voor om het te doen, gewoon om het een keer mee te maken. En ik denk, ja, weet je... Ik heb mijn principes, maar ik vind het niet erg om 1 of 2 of 3 keer een keer daar een uitzondering in te maken. Puur om een keer iets nieuws te ervaren wat ik nog nooit kan. Maar als dit betekent ook bijvoorbeeld... Dat ik bijvoorbeeld niet naar een feestje toe kan. Of dat ik, weet ik veel, een restaurant niet meer in mag. Gozer, daar lig ik niet wakker van. Boeien, dan gaan mijn principes erboven. Maar bij echt hele speciale gelegenheden denk je van, ja, weet je.
Ja.
Wat is het ergste, weet je wel? Het is niet alsof ze iets van me afnemen of wat dan ook. Het is gewoon...
Nee, inderdaad.
Ik doe een testje en ik laat die mensen zien dat ik geen corona heb. Ik bedoel, als je het vanaf die perspectief kijkt, prima.
Oké.
Maar het idee van zo'n digital identity, dat een overheid wil controleren, ja, daar sta ik ook volop op tegen. Ik heb die app ook gelijk weer verwijderd. Dus
ja, dat dus.
ze
Dat is
hebben
gewoon
nog steeds niks
spyware ook. Maar ja, goed. Je wordt sowieso bespioneerd. Oh ja, China, weet je. Die alles gewoon dichtgooien voor crypto. What the fuck? Gewoon nu net voor die crypto boom en alles. Ze willen gewoon echt... Gewoon alles dichtgooien, zodat hun population gewoon geen generational wealth of zo kan maken. I don't know. Of hun economisch systeem kan omzeilen. Maar hun missen nu straks gewoon die crypto boom, hè. Dus... Nou, ik vind het alleen maar goed eigenlijk dat China dan niet meer meegaat, soort van.
Ik ken niet.
Nee, ja, ik ook niet. Nee, maar het is alleen maar goed. Weet je, fuck hun. Anyway, ik ga vliegen. I'll see you.
Hey, ja man.
Ja. Bye bye. Dankjewel dat je dat hebt laten zien.
We're gonna be rich.
We're gonna be successful. Dat is beter dan rich, weet je. Gewoon echt een goed leven.
Okay.
Stel, je bent een miljardair, maar je bent in een tirannie. Nou, fuck dat.
We're gonna be rich and successful doing it.
Yeah, exactly. See ya. What the fuck? 90 FPS. Oh. Ah! Fuck. What the hell? Jesus. Hmm. Hmm. What? How the fuck can you shoot? But you have a. Oh, I didn't even know this thing was here.
Yeah, dude, you're good at this shit. You're good at.
Dude, I was barely doing much, but okay.
I
I'm
shot
gonna.
you down with the minigun.
Yeah, I didn't know this was a thing. I was. Yeah. Does it also have missiles?
Yeah, this thing also has rocket.
Fuck.
And they also have rocket pods on the front.
Yeah,
It's not guided. It's just point and shoot.
Yeah. Cool.
I can't shoot it while I'm on the ground.
That's alright. I'll go in. Oh yeah, what does the door closing do? Like I saw that, but like what does it do?
That allows him to operate the gun on the side.
Oh.
Yeah, now he clicked door. Now I'm out here with the gun.
Oh my god, dude, we're gonna have. Ah, and it even has a light. Epic.
Yeah, it's crazy. It obliterates people. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Let me slow down a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot this guy. Fuck him up. Look, you see this guy to the left?
That's rude. That's rude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, stop. No, I don't want to be mean. Yeah, I don't want to be mean.
Oh well.
In addition to the rocket pods,
Ultimate power.
Yeah, I got rocket pods too, but we're getting shot, I think, right?
No, that's just.
Yeah.
Damn. I don't see anyone.
I don't think he can shoot from that seat. Yeah, keep the door closed. I can actually hear myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which
Oh, new
nice little
target.
feature they decided to add.
Yep.
You can, if you forget to put your canopy down,
Yeah.
take off, it rips it off.
Even on a heli?
Yes, I actually landed with that thing ripped off. It was kind of
Nice. Yeah, I noticed too on the jets. It's kind of realistic. Really nice. And it's
getting there.
oh, a flare.
We're getting locked on. I'm gonna shoot him down.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, yeah, you got camera's fucked up.
I couldn't avoid that. Son of a bitch. Watch this.
Status report: 20% HP. Missiles.
I'm gonna shoot him down.
Yep, hold on. He's in front.
Yeah, it's all or nothing now. He's gonna come for us. Oh yeah. Hey guys. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I'm upset.
Oh yeah. So there was.
That doesn't work anymore. Usually that throws it off.
I know, but they got improved. The missiles got improved, but they do a bit less damage though. So you need like 2 hits or something to kill. So one more thing though, do you know about the formation flight thing? Was it just because the sinking got fixed or improved, or is there a special formation flight feature?
I have yet to figure it out. That's my problem. So I have no clue.
Okay.
I have no idea how to set it either.
You guys want to go against me 2v1? I'm gonna go with the second. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sure, I guess this is.
Yeah, you'll get a banana if you manage to win. But yeah, let's go. I got surprised there. Where is he? Oh. Yeah. Fuck, I accidentally jumped out of my plane. Pressed the wrong button. Lol.
I kept stalling. I couldn't turn fast enough because I kept stalling.
Yeah, don't worry. You wanna see something cool? I'll show you how I fly, right? Come to the aircraft carrier.
Yep. I'm in.
Alright. So
You
let's
do
see.
like doing really sharp turns, and I can't keep up.
Yeah, you need to. So the biggest thing is like energy management. Like, watch your speed, okay? Your speed is the most important thing. So make sure you know what speed. Oh, fuck. Let's just ignore that. Oh god, he's still shooting me. You know, let's just do our thing and like take him out.
Well, is
Near
that gonna
miss.
turn around in time, or did it fail?
No. He is damaged, but that's probably from OVG. Okay, look.
Not seeing a hole.
Oh. Okay, there we go.
Nice. He stalled out, I think.
Maybe.
Ooh. Nice.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be freaky because. What is it?
What speed do you usually sustain at?
I don't sustain it. I'll just whatever enables me to fly. But basically, because of the new syncing, it kind of looks like your head is like hitting stuff, but it's not. Don't worry about it. It's like going through sometimes.
Yeah, you're going ballistic here, so it's kind of hard to keep up.
Ah, fuck. Ah. Yeah, that's too tight. So yeah, so that's how I train.
I like how the fucking seaplane's just going circles.
Oh yeah, lol. I love the new update. It's so cool. Also super useful.
Still need to. Still want to figure out the fucking formation flying. I don't know how to enable it or anything.
I don't think it is enabled. There's no. Wait, let me look. So in this update, it says formation flying now possible, but that's probably because syncing is fixed, right? So it looks more smooth instead of like jerky. That's my guess, but there's no setting for like formation flying. That's my guess, because why would there be, right? What's the point of it like being an easy setting? Oh, custom vehicle sync code.
SAK is the almost in the inverted wings.
Yeah, these are all the planes. So the first one is SAC Flight 1, that's blue ones, right? The SAC Heli 1, that's the helicopter. SAC 1, that's the one.
Second helicopter.
Yeah, which is a good thing. Like, it's kind of useless, honestly. I was happy because I got another SAC 1. Like, that's the main plane I always fly, right? And I would rather have that than a helicopter. And the SAC, yeah, you know the rest, I guess. SAC 52 is like the B-52. The SAC 2 is the, yeah.
And the MA40, that's probably this, the turret. Wait, no, it's something else. It's a new.
It's the
yeah.
propeller.
Oh. Do you know what MA would stand for? Maybe machine? Oh, no, it's a propeller one. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I was mistaken. The SC one is... Yeah?
I don't usually mess with the other planes. I just mess with the helicopter and just fly around.
Oh, so in your case, it got nerfed. I mean, yeah. Oh, well. The helicopter got a nice buff, though, so I kind of like it. And the FPS got a boost. Like, holy... What's your FPS right now?
And they added lights, so it's nothing... 76. Yours is at 90.
Yeah, I'm also running at 500% resolution. Let me just lower it. Yeah, it's still the same. Okay, now it's like 100. Anyway, so someone told me that...
your settings set it capped?
Yeah, I can like run it at like max. Yeah. Well, it's just I can't go 144 here for some reason, but that's probably just Unity.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll see you. Bye bye.
Yeah.